102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Be right back.
So come on, baby, get in. Get in, just get in.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
102.5 The Bone and Stella Artois teamed up to find the best wings in the Bay. You voted and the results are in. Congratulations to the Cove Resort and Pub at 1242 South Cove Point in Inverness for having the best wings in the Bay. Go get a taste. Visit bestwingsinthebay.com for details.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Meet Naomi. She worries a lot about balance. Balancing her time between vet school and working at the vet clinic, balancing her social life when she has time for it, and of course, balancing her finances. So she banks with Mid-Florida, a local credit union who employs local Floridians, just like you, to help keep her budget on track and on balance. And those financial worries, looks like they've fallen off the scale completely. Mid-Florida, your life, your money, your credit union. Mid-Florida Credit Union, insured by NCUA.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Mark your calendar for this Saturday. It's Silent Jaco, EOTech, and Savior Day at Shark Coast Tactical. This triple threat event brings together top-tier gear from some of the biggest names in the industry. Explore the latest in Silent Jaco suppressors, dial in your setup with EOTech optics, and upgrade your range game with Savior bags and equipment, all with exclusive event-only deals. Don't miss Silent Jaco, EOTech, and Savior Day, only at Shark Coast Tactical. Shark Coast Tactical is on Beverage Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Celebrate your love this summer at International Diamond Center and get a free romantic getaway on us. It's the Summer of Romance event, now for a limited time at IDC. Make any jewelry purchase over $3,500 and pack your bags for a free trip. It's a great time to get that engagement ring and let IDC buy your honeymoon. Here's how it works. If you spend $3,500, IDC will give you a 3-day, 2-night hotel getaway with a $100 Visa card for spending. Choose from a dozen romantic cities. Or spend $5,000 on her jewelry and IDC will give you a 3- or 4-night luxury cruise for 2. Spend $10,000 and you'll get a 5-day, 4-night stay at an upscale, tropical, all-inclusive resort. Choose from 4 countries. Listen, if you're getting engaged, celebrating an anniversary, or just want to get away for some romance, IDC has it covered. You buy the ring, we'll give the getaway. Hurry, this is a limited time offer. Details and restrictions at shopidc.com. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty that the place of business is safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
You or someone you know thinking about buying a home, tune in to the Loner Ranger radio show Saturdays from 11 to 12. Make no bones about it. It's the place to go for no-nonsense mortgage and real estate advice.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Let's go! Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
JP 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. We're in for an extra hour today because Senning's out getting a little early start on his birthday. Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday. Is it actually today?
Tomorrow is right?
Oh, okay.
And then we'll hand the reins over to Drew Garabo live at 2:00. I was just talking to my wife real quick during the commercial break,
And it reminded me of something I just found out. I should have noticed this a long time ago, but I didn't. Either one of you brush your teeth in the shower?
No, I don't, but I told you that Lori does, and she uses toothpaste to smile.
I drink in the shower. That's about it.
I've done that.
Yeah.
I haven't.
That's a vacation move.
Yeah, like pregame.
Yeah.
Doing something, yeah.
I just realized yesterday that my wife brushes her teeth in the shower.
How long have you guys been married?
So does so does my daughter. I had no clue.
Where do they put the toothbrush when they're done brushing their teeth and want to?
It's in the shower on a shelf, but that cup is kind of like behind other stuff.
Yeah.
So I never really noticed it before.
You just spit on your feet, like you just, and then.
Well, I guess they spit down the drain.
Yeah.
Down the drain. And I'm just like, I don't understand why you can't either brush your teeth before or after you shower. Like, you're not saving any time. You're still brushing your teeth.
Yeah. It's a good point.
I don't know. I just
don't
thought that
understand
was
how you would ask that question when you were okay with peeing in the shower.
Well, that's different.
All day.
Yeah, that's completely different.
You're not
saving
saving
any time. As soon as you get
any
in the
time.
shower and that hot water hits you, you got to pee.
Right.
No, I don't. And if I did, I can hold it through the, I don't know.
Why would I hold it?
Because it's not even 5 or 10 minutes, and then you'll be out. Like, you don't have to hold it for half an hour, and there's no bathroom in sight.
I'm not doing that to my bladder. I'm saying I'm a release, and I'm in the shower, so it's easy to get clean if it gets on my feet.
Why don't you just pee beforehand, so when the warm water hits you, you don't have the need to pee?
It's usually when I pee in the shower, it's because I didn't know I had to pee. And then I get in the shower, the hot water hits me, and I go, oh, my God, where'd this come from?
Blame biology, Monica.
Yeah.
I know, because I am a human being. I'm biologically made up just like y'all, and I don't have to pee when the warm water hits me. And if I did, I would wait till I got out.
Even worse than that, I've been with someone, I was like my ex, and I almost peed on her. I was like, I got to pee. You got to move. Because it just comes out. It doesn't just come out, but like out of nowhere, it'll hit you with that hot water.
See? And I agree. And here's the thing, Monica. I think the thing is you're just jealous because you can't aim.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Because that's what it all boils down to. That's clearly what it's all boils down to.
We're just, we're just going right down the drain.
Yeah. Or I was potty trained and I see a toilet literally right there. You're in the same room as the toilet. You don't have to walk downstairs and all over the place. You're in the same room as the toilet.
Well, I'm not going to get out the shower to go pee and then get back in the shower.
You wait until you're done showering.
Why
How
would
long
I
does it
do
take
that?
you in the shower?
That's insane.
Yeah, it's clearly insane. I'm insane for wanting to pee in a toilet. Insanity.
You were the girl that went in the bucket. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't like that either. I wasn't a fan of that either. Gross.
Anyway.
All of us, we can all agree on no toothbrush. I mean, I'm not anti it. Why don't you just do it beforehand, like you said?
I'm not anti it either. I just don't understand it.
I like to look at my teeth when I'm brushing. Like, I spit and I do the thing where you smile and look at them. And it's never because, like, they're dirty and I need to see if they're cleaner now. It's just that's my process. So it's so weird going in the shower and just, looking at the shower and doing, I don't know. It's weird.
Do you guys hear something in your headphones?
No.
Like a buzz?
No. That's all you, buddy.
No,
and I'm turning it way up. I hear nothing.
The other thing, the reason I was talking to her between, we're going to see the puppies today. It looks like that may It looks like that may happen after all. So there's a level of excitement going on.
Will you be tempted?
What are you doing?
I have to.
She's trying to point at Senning Show?
Yeah, I'm trying to point
at the
it.
Senning Show thing? You had it. There you go. You have it now.
But
your hand is it's like you're on Price is Right and presenting it.
I can't. Yeah. Okay.
You have it right there.
I'm distracted. Will you be tempted?
What is it, like a showcase showdown going on in the studio now, and you're presenting?
Are you gonna take one home because you want to
No,
now? I mean,
we're not taking one home because we have to wait. We have to wait X amount of weeks before they can be separated from the mother, and then because of timing, we weren't going to be able to do it. But then they offer a service where they'll potty train and do like basic training for the puppy before we bring it home. Which means we don't have to because we didn't want to do it. And then it's a puppy and the puppy's in a cage while we're at work, that kind of thing. So they're able to do that for us.
It's going to happen. It just won't happen right now.
It is going to happen. It's probably going to happen today because I have to bring my checkbook.
Oh,
to pay for the neutering, like and all the the shots and stuff that you pay for. Yeah.
So which caller are you going with?
We got to see what has, out of the litter, what's left.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if there's things that, if there's puppies that have been claimed from the litter already or any of that kind of stuff.
The listeners picked black. The black
I know.
color.
So did I. So
I
that's
thought you liked purple because it's blue and red together.
No, you liked purple because it was blue and red together.
I thought you liked that.
You were selling me on it. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate the idea.
Yeah.
But I was definitely,
You even voted. I saw your vote.
Yeah,
JP's,
I voted
for
black.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You could see who voted?
If you make the post, yes.
I didn't know there was.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know there was a poll.
Yeah, remember we said we'll put it up on the. Yeah.
That's not big.
Yeah. I saw, and speaking of puppies, I saw this thing where it says 40% of people say coming home to their dog is the best part of the trip. I don't think it's the best part of the trip, but it's the best part of coming home.
Yes.
By far. The way Duke attacks me when I walk in the door, listen, whether I'm coming from a trip or I'm coming back from the deli,
it's
the reaction's the same.
It's like Dino.
Yes, right in the opening, the opening for the Flintstones, and he used to just come in, jump on top of him, and tackle him.
Just lick him uncontrollably. Yeah.
How many times did Fred Flintstone smack his head on the concrete floor?
Oh man, yeah.
Is there any guilt though that you feel when you come home and your dog, because you're so happy and everything, but then I feel bad, like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'll never leave you again.
No, I mean I get what you're saying though, and there are times when, especially if I don't feel like doing something, I'll be like, I don't want to leave the dog that long. Mm-hmm. And Nicole will be like, yeah, okay. She's not buying my story, but that's the story. That's the story I'm sticking with. That's for sure. But I'm sorry, man. There's nothing. Listen, Monica, I know you love your cats, but when you walk in and that dog jumps on you like that and starts licking on you and all the other kind of stuff, there's not,
Pavo does the same thing. He's at the door. When I open the door, he's at the door and he meows and comes and rubs against me, and then he does the old flip on his back so I can rub his belly, and he's purring so loud and his tail's going really. It's not a dog, but he does the same thing.
Why do you think cats were given sandpaper tongues?
So they could groom their fur, because their fur needs to get cleaned.
Right, but dogs do the same. Dogs lick their fur and stuff like that too. But
that's
they don't
not
have
their
sandpaper.
bath, though.
They don't have sandpaper tongue.
Like their whole way of cleaning themselves is.
You don't give cats a bath?
They don't like water. I mean, you can, and their shampoo and all that, but they do it. If I had issues, if there were like any kind of problems, I would if I had to. But they don't like water. They want no part of a bath. The dogs are like goofy.
They love it.
Yeah, we're going.
Well, my dog hates water. Chaka hates water.
Oh, really?
He won't go near pools or nothing. Like, I don't know if he was traumatized when he was a little puppy, but he hates water. He'll get in the bath.
Duke won't go in the pool either. He wants nothing to do with that, but he'll jump in that shower, no problem. And he'll say like, rub my ass, bitch. That's what he does.
Oh yeah.
He loves when you scratch the hind end. When you walk in and you walk in the shampoo with the mitts in there and all that stuff. That dog will eat that up, eat it up, and just sit and look at you like, yes.
I will say the enthusiasm out of dogs is adorable. It reeks of desperation, but it's super cute. Like it's a nice feeling of being wanted.
Right. I feel like, and the biggest difference between dogs and cats is that I don't think dogs have no understanding of time. Like, you can be gone for 15 minutes or you can be gone for 15 hours. And that reaction is exactly the same.
Yeah. They came back. Exactly You came back to me.
Right. But I think cats were like, oh, I don't know, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah. You were even gone? What?
Yeah, the human's back. Fill my bowl.
Yeah. Right.
That's how my
And if not, we're just going to sit here and eat each other, one or the other.
Yeah. No. The cat's like, oh, good, my employee's back. The dog's like, oh, my God, my best friend. That's how I feel.
It's kind of insulting because my older cat, like I said, Pavo, he's just turned 2, and he's all like, ah. But when I'm all loving on Pavo and he's all, meowing, you have to pay attention to me. I have to pick him up. He's all about it. Palo won't even leave the bedroom. He's like in there napping somewhere. He could not care less that I'm home. Like, he's just like, what? And then he'll come out hours later, like hours. Oh, you're home? Okay. Feed me, bitch.
I wouldn't even feed that one.
Right. Well, no.
Like, as a human, like, you're not going to give me my attention? What do I have you for?
Oh, he's adorable. He shows.
How old is Chaka?
Chaka just turned, I believe, 7 now. He turned 7.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit young, a little bit older than Duke.
Out of the puppy phase.
Oh, he's been out of the puppy
Yeah.
phase. He still acts. Well, I lied. He still kind of acts like he's a little baby, but he's not. He also thinks he's a lap dog. I don't know if you have that problem. I'm just calling him Jay-Z for some reason. Hey, Jay-Z, you got that problem, Hov?
Okay.
Yeah, Jigga. No, I don't. He doesn't think he's a lap dog, but he'll come up to you and he wants you to pet him, but he won't climb on my lap. I wish he would.
Oh, really? Is he
Oh, my
not too
God.
big for that?
Dude, listen, it's probably the best. The time I spend with the dog, whether it's just on the bed, because we have a whole blanket on the bed for him so he doesn't get our bedspread hairy and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But just rolling on the bed and just chilling, him and I, or I'm on the floor just chilling. Like, that's the best part of my day.
Aw.
He appreciates me. Everybody else in the house, touch and go. It depends on what I'm bringing to the table in that moment.
Dogs are unconditional love, and that's without a shadow of a doubt, and that's very sweet.
Yep.
Yeah. Which is why that's why you just have to treat them so nice. I don't understand how anybody could be mean or neglectful to a dog when they just want nothing but love.
I don't get it either. There was something going on.
Nope, I can't hear about it.
A house got raided and this dog was like super skinny. I'm like, I want you to die.
Yeah, for real though.
I want you to die.
Yeah.
I don't want you to get arrested. I want you to feel that starvation. I want you to feel.
That's an eye for an eye for me. Like when it comes to animals, I feel like whatever you did to the animal, then you get.
Right.
And I'm okay with that.
Let's go with, we got some people on the phones. Let's go with Zig. Go ahead, Zig, line one.
Hey, guys, I love the show. I saw all the changes. At first, I wasn't happy with them, but I'm back in like full force, like fan.
Thank you, man.
Okay, I love you guys.
Thank you.
I got a story to tell you, and you brought it up about peeing in the shower. When I went to basic training in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, 1988, I'm an old guy. There was a guy who kept peeing in the shower. And some of the brothers were like really offensive, like one of the white guys were like, yeah, whatever, but I ain't doing it in front of somebody. And he would just pee right there. Oh. And it got to a point where I'd say about 3 days after he's just like, I don't care. I'm peeing in the shower. This is something traumatic in my life. They made him crawl from the shower to his bed naked. And the drill sergeant was calling him a maggot. And it was just like straight out of a movie. And that stuck with me forever. But after that, I could never pee in the shower again.
Right.
I mean, I kind of get it.
Damn.
I thought you were going to tell me they made him crawl naked and the other guys had to pee on him or something.
Oh, man.
Oh, geez.
No, it was bad enough because we had to line up at our beds as he crawled. And he goes, you're a scumbag, you're a maggot. And he handed him a brush and he goes, you clean that bathroom naked. You made him clean the bathroom naked.
Oh
That's
my
fantastic.
God. It's not fantastic. That's horrible. This guy didn't even have to do it. And he's traumatized.
So
go fight for
that,
our country.
I used to pee in the shower. I do not pee in the shower anymore because that brings that memory back to me.
Yeah.
Hey, I love you guys. Thank you for what you do.
I do believe that falls under the PTSD umbrella.
Right? Yeah. He can't unsee it.
Clark's on line 2. Go, Clark.
Hey, what's up, guys? Love the show.
Thanks, man.
Hey, was listening to y'all talk about cats and dogs. So a few years ago, I found a cat, my first ever cat. Fast forward to a few years later, I have 13 cats of my own, and my girlfriend had 10. We move in together. We have 23 cats and 2 dogs.
Oh.
So the one cat passed away a few months ago, so now it's 22 and 2. But yeah, 22 cats and 2 pugs.
And you can name all of their names, though, because you know what I mean? Do you name them all? I'm assuming?
Oh, yes, most definitely. Most of them we've had since they were babies, so we are their moms and dads. You were talking about a cat that'll always greet you. I have a cat named Gabby because he's always talking. He will always talk to me. He will be the first one at the door, the last one to see me when I go to sleep, and he's always trying to be in my lap. Almost tries to be in my chest if he can be. The most lovable cat I've ever seen in my life.
Listen, dude, I mean, no disrespect by what I'm about to say.
Oh, no.
But I'm telling you now, I don't care what you tell me, that house has to stink.
Oh, my God.
Well,
it has to.
Yes, but you just come to accept that. That's what happens when you have a bunch of pets.
Right, but do people come over? I mean, it's got to be, that's got, 22, that's heavy, and they all live in the house?
The majority for now until we get the fence built. But yeah, eventually we'll have a fence built, and we'll have like the pet doors where they can come in and out and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
My brother-in-law did that. He was like rescuing strays. He ended up having to build a cat condo in the backyard. Good, fortunately for the. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I grew up on a cattle ranch, and eventually I know that's going to be passed on to me. It's 850 acres. I've come to love cats so much that I want to open like a big cat rescue. Stick it to Carol Baskin and Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have nothing. They wouldn't have nothing on my big cat rescue.
Oh, you want to do a big cat rescue, like lions and tigers and stuff?
Big cat, small cat, Florida natural cats. Florida panthers need a place to live and stuff. So
yeah, it's called the wild.
Yeah, and that's why. But this way they could have a vet on site or whatever and whatnot.
Well, listen, I know your heart's in the right place.
Yeah, and just think about
I know.
What would happen to those cats if you didn't take them all in? Like, I understand 10 of them were your girlfriends and stuff. So y'all are doing a really good service and making sure these cats are cared for.
Most of them we found on the road at some point, or they've bred with some of our other cats and had their own babies. So we have a couple lineages of cats and whatnot at this point. Our oldest one is about 13, and our youngest one is like about a year old.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
That's a big
Yeah.
Well, dude,
so
keep doing what you're doing, my man, because...
you guys, too, enjoy what y'all doing. I just figured, I know Monica loves cats, and I figured she might like to hear someone that has 22 of them.
Oh, my God.
That's
we
awesome.
love each and every one of them, too. So.
That's...
Later, man.
22 cats. The bucket doesn't seem so bad now. I'm like,
no.
You know what?
I feel like you're traumatized by the bucket.
I'm traumatized by all of this.
I think it's an amazing thing he's doing.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it. Like I said, my brother-in-law did all that stuff too, but I know what that smells like.
It's not about the smell; it's about the love.
No, it's you can't ignore the smell, Monica.
You can when you're loved.
Well, we know you're a better person than I am,
It's
so
not
I
about
can't
being
even.
better. It's just if Lemmy smelled. Hold on, if Lemmy. And it was an unconditional. It was a medical thing, and he has no choice, but he would just emit an odor. You're not going to not have him live in your house. You love him.
I'd shoot him.
Oh my God.
Bury him in the backyard.
No, you would die.
Just not tell anybody. You're not going to believe what happened to Lemmy. Freak accident.
Oh my God.
Be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
And now, breaking news. You leaving me. Your state-of-the-art 65-inch 4K smart television. For going out with friends and not staying in to watch TV. Sources confirm that is a terrible decision. Picture-in-picture mode. Do your friends have that? Can they simultaneously stream live sports and extreme baking shows? How about I make everything sepia? Whatever you want, I'll do it. Just don't put me on standby.
Don't listen to your TV. Head out with your friends and grab some ice-cold Heinekens. Must be 21 plus to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
History had the gold rush, then came the oil boom, then the tech boom, but right now it's the Wi-Fi boom, and the Xfinity Wi-Fi is booming. With 99.99% network reliability, the power to connect to hundreds of devices with low lag for a smooth connection, Xfinity is fueling the Wi-Fi boom. And now you can get that booming fast, reliable Wi-Fi all in one plan with equipment and unlimited data with a locked-in price for 5 years. Visit Xfinity.com or call 1-800-XFINITY today.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
John Senning for Wild Fork Foods. This past weekend, I had my nephews over, so I did some child-friendly meals from Wild Fork. I made sliders with those brioche buns and some ground Wagyu. Absolutely blew their mind. You can please the family, please whoever you need to please, from cuts of Wagyu to wild game to the traditional stuff, the ground beef, the chicken breast, the pot roast. They've got it all. Get it delivered to your home, pick it up in store, or just go on a shopping spree. Locations in St. Pete, South Tampa, and West Chase. Always online at wildforkfoods.com.
HCA Florida Apollo Beach emergency near the intersection of Mira Bay Boulevard and U.S. Highway 41 North is now open 24/7. Visit HCAFloridaHealthcare.com to learn more. This emergency department is part of HCA Florida South Shore Hospital. This is not an urgent care center. Its services are billed at hospital rates.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The back-to-school deals at Kohl's are so good, it'll feel like spoiling yourself. With 20% off the stuff your kids will actually wear, like jeans, tees, sneakers, and more. You can do it all without overdoing your budget. See? Sometimes parents get spoiled too. Head to Kohl's or Kohls.com to start the year off right for less. Select styles. Coupon ends August 10th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Elysian Space Dust IPA presents St. Pete Grunge Fest, a free show featuring Florida's best Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and Alice in Chains tribute bands. August 8th at Janice Live. Get your free tickets today at Eddie's Bay Pines, Knockin' Boots, Bourbon on Main, Brulin's, and Ferg's.
We put in time, energy, and resources because your case is worth it. Farrah and Farrah, Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
Here's a little story I got to tell about 3 bad brothers you know so well. It started way back in history with that Rob and me. My team.
JP 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. No, you're not losing your marbles. We're here for an extra hour because Senning's off. Celebrate his birthday a little bit early. 800-771-1025 is the phone number. At JP on your radio on Twitter and Instagram if you want to play along that way. That's cool.
You can't do that.
What's that?
You can't do that.
Can't do what?
Play that song and not expect me to sing the entire thing. Like,
You like
it's
this?
going to be in my head now. And yesterday you put me in the Grateful Dead, The Touch of Grey, and I listened to that for hours on end. Now it's going to be this.
And you can't stop thinking about me when you're off the air. That's the best part.
All
of that.
right, let's calm it down there. I'm thinking about this song, but hey,
Not a fan.
you don't like?
I
this?
know you don't like the Beastie Boys.
I think they have some good songs, but I'm not a fan of them as like rappers. You know what I mean? It's very
I
dad
gotcha.
rap. That's why I'm not a fan. But I
Well,
do
the
like some of
early-
their songs.
The early stuff, the first album, I get everybody considered it like frat rap and that kind of thing. I
Yeah.
understand that, but when you get further and further down the line, you
It's
can't argue.
very creative. The way they produced what they sang, rapped. I guess I don't want to say sang. Was so cool. I think of the. What is that? Hold it now, hit it.
Hit it. Yeah.
That song with the whistles and the way
Yeah.
that stopped and
Oh,
started.
their
and-
production is top tier.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing that. at
Nobody
all.
sounds like the Beastie Boys. To this day, nobody sounds like the Beastie Boys.
It's probably for a good thing.
No,
Oh,
it's not.
you're a hate. I didn't realize you didn't like them.
Well, I don't hate them. I don't hate them. That's a stretch. I'm just not a fan of them rapping. They have some good songs. No Sleep Till Brooklyn and all the Brass Monkey. I get it. Just not. I think they're overhyped. That's the best way I can put it. I think they're overhyped.
You got to get past that. The first album.
I think, and you're right. And the first album was definitely. I was respect to the first album, but I think maybe because you're younger, they were such a shock to the system. What we were listening to as far as rap music went, and then they came along, that it was just like, whoa, what is this? And it was something different, and I think that's why we started liking it. And if you came in after that, I can see where you're coming from, because it was just like, what
You
are
want
they
to
doing?
laugh? You know who their first tour was with? You know who they opened up for on their
Madonna,
first
right?
tour? Madonna.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was during Madonna when the girls were wearing all the black and the mesh gloves and the half tops, crop tops, and all that other stuff. Like in the height of Like a Virgin, the Beastie Boys are opening up for Madonna, and at least in New York, it was at Radio City Music Hall. It was like people losing their marbles.
And rap at that time was Friends.
Just-
And you know what I mean?
was
Like,
Houdini.
White
yeah. It was not this. And so hearing that, it's like, wait, we can do this? And then they were obviously influences on a lot of people. They were influenced by people. I think they deserve respect. Even if you don't like it, they deserve respect for what they did in that genre.
Oh, I definitely get that. I respect them. I don't think they're terrible by any stretch. It's just not for me.
Yeah, I can see that. Because I know some of the music that you like.
Which is funny. In 30 minutes, I'm going to go on live with Drew, and he's going to be like, what the hell, man?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that's true. You're making enemies.
Yeah.
That's right. And we normally, I don't
And
normally
we're
see
on
him.
in the hallways. His door is open, and he's listening to this like, God, this Dizzy guy sucks.
Right.
That is true.
No doubt about it.
Done made an
What were
enemy.
you trying to get to, Monica?
Oh, I was going to say, okay, so I don't know if you saw this story, and I don't even know if you drink. Are you a seltzer fan or anything in a can that's fuzzy?
No. What, you mean like the hard seltzers and stuff?
Yeah, and like.
No, I don't mind the teas. Like the twisted teas, I kind of enjoy on a really hot day on ice, but I can only have like one or two of them because there's just too much sugar in them.
Yeah.
But now I know there's a couple new kinds of the teas.
Yeah.
That are like, I think with vodka or something like that.
That's the thing. It used to be like, okay, so everybody knows I like a claw. But I used to, when they first came out, I thought it was vodka soda. Like there was no vodka in that.
No, those are malt liquor, believe it or not.
Yes, I know, which is so weird to me. I don't care. I'd rather not know. Like a hot dog. Don't tell me. But then they evolved, and now yes, there are canned drinks that have vodka in them.
I don't mind the teas, like the non-carbonated ones, but I don't like a hard seltzer. No, why? What's up?
Because High Noon, I don't know if you heard this part or not, but High Noon, which is really good, and I do like them. They have good flavors.
Those are vodkas, right?
There's a vodka, yes, and then different flavored vodka, and that's like a vodka soda, but like with different flavors injected into it. Anyway, apparently cans of Celsius. Now, do you know what Celsius is?
Yeah, it's an energy drink.
Yes, and there's no vodka in that. There's no booze in that. It's non-alcoholic. Apparently, some Celsius got mislabeled, and there was High Noon, which is vodka.
Yeah, that's
in
not
there.
by accident.
Oh, you can't be on purpose.
Of course it can.
Why would it be on purpose?
Somebody hates their boss. Somebody hates the company. Somebody's about to get fired. Some of that kind of stuff. I would be shocked if that was actually an accident.
I would almost agree with you, but it was multiple states that have got. It wasn't just like one. Yeah, it wasn't just one. And they're all over the place. Florida, Michigan, New York, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Virginia, and Wisconsin.
Well, that's where it got shipped to.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's where it got shipped to. I'm sure it all came out of the same, manufacturing plants and that kind of thing.
They're kind of far apart from each other. Like I would imagine.
Well,
they
ship
one.
it.
I know, but they'd have more than one distribution center, right?
Maybe they do. I don't know, but that's got hijinks written all over it to me.
All I can think of, because Celsius, you can clearly be any age by Celsius. And
Correct.
if you're drinking that, let's say in your car, because you're want to drink and you're driving, and then all of a sudden you're feeling some type of way. Or my first
first sip that's not a Celsius. First sip.
What if
sip.
What if I never had Celsius before? I don't know what they taste like because I've never had a Celsius.
I think they're awful. To be honest with you, the kids drink them like crazy.
Yeah, they went through their phase.
I think they're so that aspartame taste. I don't get it at all.
Well,
but there's a good chance. The problem is if kids are going to buy, Celsius, they think they just hit the jackpot. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they know right away it's not Celsius. And then all of a sudden after one, they're going to feel a certain way, like you were saying. I'm like, oh, my God. At that point, they'd be going in buying cases of it.
I know.
Cases.
There's a run on the Celsius. What? What's happening? But I think of it, of course, my head went here, is because I know a lot of, I shouldn't say I know a lot of, I have a few friends who are recovering, and they're in recovery, and they drink these in the morning for their caffeine and whatever. What if you're sober for years and you have one of those? Do you have to start back on day one, and even though it wasn't your fault, and now?
Well, listen, I think starting back at day one is the least of your problems. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know this, that if I had if I smoked one cigarette, I'd be smoking again.
Oh, really?
And I didn't even enjoy smoking.
Really?
When I smoked, I never really enjoyed smoking, but it was a habit at that point, and I was addicted. I know if I had one cigarette, I would be smoking again. I can only imagine alcoholism is it's an addiction, right?
Yeah.
So if all of a sudden you get that old sweet nectar on your lips again.
Yeah. That's horrible. And then that's a whole downfall. Through no fault of your own. You know what I mean? It wasn't like you got tempted and you caved, you fell off the wagon or whatever. You didn't even know. That's horrible.
Can you imagine the lawsuits from people that have been on the wagon?
Yeah.
That went and bought themselves a Celsius and they just whacked it back? Because especially, what is it, 112 by you?
Yeah.
Are you guys still in that heat wave?
No, today is the first day without a heat advisory, though the heat index will make it feel like 105.
Okay, great. So, they take a break at work, they go, they buy one, they put it on ice, and they just don't, and they just whack it back. And next thing you know, they're like, uh-oh. And that starts a whole thing. Forget about it.
Yeah, and then exactly, and then what if you had 20 years in, and I don't know which would be worse, or if you are a week sober, I don't know. Either way, that's where I would bum for. And you're obviously underage kids, but I don't know, that might not be as
it's bad. It's bad. So they did a full recall?
Yeah, they did a recall. You can get a refund. No, and they have the barcode and stuff. You can check and see if it was, you had one if you check. But who keeps, that's the thing. I open the box. I ain't keeping the box with the barcode on, and I put them all in the fridge or in a cooler or something. I'm good to go.
Same thing.
So I don't know how I would be able to prove, anything.
Me neither, sister. But they're gonna have issues on their hands. That's for sure.
Yeah. It was a labeling error, they said, from their supplier.
Yeah.
Putting them
from their supplier.
Yeah. High Noon, produced by EJ and blah, blah, blah. Statement to CNN that it was a labeling, this is quotes, labeling error from our can supplier.
That doesn't even make sense.
Listen, I'm just reading it.
So they make the stuff and then ship it liquid and somebody else cans it?
Ooh, is it one of those big racetrack, circle big trucks? Oh, let's make that fall over and have a fountain of High Noons.
What do you mean a circle big truck?
When you see I think there might be gas in there, Like, you know what I mean? One of those things. Just fill that full of this high noon stuff and let's go.
I mean, I guess so.
I don't know how they do it.
Me neither. All right. It's JP with Monica and Dizzy. You got us for a little while longer. 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 19. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Filing Form 2290 again? VINs, weights, EINs. What a nightmare.
Not with 2290.ai, the first AI-powered 2290 e-filing platform. Just snap or scan last year's Schedule 1 and hit submit, even if you're on the go.
Wait, with just a photo?
Yep. Our smart platform reads, validates, and files it in minutes. With real-time AI checks and instant Schedule 1 delivery, you can stay road ready and file fast.
Whoa, I just got my Schedule 1. Already?
That's right. Whether you're a solo hauler or running a fleet, smart truckers use smart tech. Just go to 2290.ai to snap or scan and submit. Anywhere, anytime.
Powered by Zenwork. Use code RADIO at checkout for 20% off your first filing. Only at 2290.ai. That's 2290.ai. With code RADIO at checkout for 20% off. 2290.ai.
John Senning here, ready to introduce you to a slice of paradise right in our own backyard. Cava Social Club, right across the Skyway in downtown Bradenton. A unique place to unwind and socialize the traditional drink of Cava, known for its calming effects and rich cultural heritage. The super knowledgeable and friendly staff are going to take care of you, whether you're a seasoned Cava drinker or a newbie. The extensive menu's always changing with new fresh drinks several times a day. Bring your friends, check out the huge tiki hut in the back, play some games, or just kick back and relax in this beautiful oasis. It's a vibrant community of like-minded folks. Make your plans to get down to the Cava Social Club today. It's a quick drive from St. Pete right over the Skyway Bridge and real close if you're in Sarasota. Follow them on social media at Cava Social Club for all the latest updates and visit them online at thecavasocialclub.com. Cava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Boola, baby!
Now this is how you end a summer. Under the lights, surrounded by history. The driver's last shot at the playoffs. Your last chance to see regular season action. Friday night, Xfinity lights the fuse. Saturday night, the Cup Series delivers the fireworks. This is Daytona. This is everything. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 22nd and 23rd. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
When my wife and I got married after both graduating law school, we didn't have two nickels to rub together. Ultima had to give me her gas card just to drive home. We never could have imagined that one day we would have the largest injury firm in the world and $25 billion in money collected and counting. As good Catholics, we had 4 children fast. They all work in the firm today. Our family protecting yours. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. But our greatest gift was years away, grandchildren. Today we have 6 and counting. It's the greatest joy that we have ever experienced. I think about them all day long. Our family promises to protect your family should you need us. Call us. It's easy. Visit forthepeople.com and make sure you hug your grandchildren. God's final gift to us. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
And now, back to JP.
Everybody's talking about Hard Rock Bet. You got to.
It's JP 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. We're on with you for a little while longer. Sending out today, celebrating his birthday a little bit early. Good for him, man. How old is he? Anybody?
He'd be 2 years older than me, so he's 38.
38?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
Do you guys take your birthday seriously and stuff?
No, I took one birthday seriously. My 30th. My 30th birthday.
Your dirty 30, as they say?
Excuse me, my 50th birthday.
Oh, that's a big
30 was fine. 40, I was like in a bad place as far as depression and stuff goes.
Yeah.
So that was a mess. But 50, I took seriously. 50, I decided to do something really cool, and I went, it was me, Nicole, and the kids, and my best friend / brother, his wife, and one of his daughters, and we went to the Caribbean, and it was one of the best weeks of my life. That's the only time I paid any attention to my birthday, really, except for when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Why?
I think I was the same. When I was a kid, loved it. I think after a certain age, as weird as this sounds, I got to an age where I enjoyed getting gifts for other people. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The fun part was, oh my God, I can't wait for them to open up their gift and see what I thought to get them. Like for John. John's getting his gift tomorrow, and I'm excited for him to see what I got him.
Are you hand delivering, or are you?
Yeah, I would have gave it to him Thursday, but it doesn't get in until Saturday. Because I ordered something for him. So I was like, it's his birthday. I'll go just drop it off at his house.
What are you getting him?
It's something I made. I had made for him. So
would you make like a spaghetti macaroni necklace?
No. I ordered something personalized for him. So they had to make it, and then it gets in again Saturday. So I'm excited for that. And then I got him some stuff that I know he's into. You know what I mean?
Okay. Look at you.
Yeah.
I didn't get anything for my birthday. I'm just saying.
Yeah, neither did I, dog. I'm just saying, too.
Is that what it is? It's like the first. So now in the process, are you buying? God, hold on.
Wait, your birthday, I did get you something.
Did you?
I got you that sign that's behind you.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. When's your birthday?
It passed. You didn't get anything. It's cool, though. I love you.
Ah, damn it. I'm sorry.
That's all good.
I'm terrible. I'm terrible with that. Who's in the cycle? Are you first so you were first. What did he get you? Anything?
Yeah, he got me a couple of things. He got me like a bottle and some stuff I'm into, wink wink, and some just like other like he got me like 5 things. So it was a dope.
I think I'm dying.
Oh my God. On air, this is great for ratings.
Well, I know. My God. Something in my chest. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
It's over.
Yeah. The whole left side goes limp? That's not good, dog.
No. None of that. Something I don't know. Got a little something caught in my throat.
What about you, Monica? You take your birthday
apologies.
serious and all that?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be.
Are you the birthday month kind of gal?
I'm not so much as there's always a birthday weekend and maybe a birthday week, depending. Yeah, it's usually a week to a weekend, but this year it's double nickels, so it's on.
What? Wait, what? Double
55.
What? Oh.
55.
Sorry. When I heard that, I was like, what did she just say?
Are you taking some time off? You going to go away with your girls? What are you doing?
It's a.
What's the plan? What?
I'm sorry, I'm doing this and that. No, it's going to be definitely. And so the USF football game at home lands on my actual literal birthday on a Thursday. So that's going to actually be the day. But then that whole weekend is a thing.
What's the thing?
Well, I don't know yet because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Latino Alumni Society has this. It's a whole thing that nobody cares about. I'm just saying, I'm not sure because I feel like I'm obligated to do this thing with the Orlando Alumni Society. It's a collaboration. It's Friendsgiving and blah, blah, blah. But then it's my birthday. So do I really want to do that? And I don't know. We're figuring it out.
You know, it's funny you just brought that up. I saw, let me find it real quick. Where it is. Was it 15 signs? 15 things that you think are normal until you go to therapy.
Okay.
Right? And one of them, I'm guilty of a whole bunch of them. But one of them is putting your needs last, right? Which is exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
like you feel like you know. And then the next one is feeling responsible for other people's emotions. Basically, you make a decision for yourself, which is what you're supposed to do, and then F them if they can't deal with it.
If we're going to go down the psychiatrist trail, that is as a direct result of childhood trauma, afraid of doing something wrong and get in trouble and blah, 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 blah. It's a whole trauma thing. But I just don't want to, I will have fun with the people if I go, but I would have never chosen, let's go do Friendsgiving in Orlando as my 55. You know what I mean?
Right. Let's see how many of these 15 Monica's guilty of.
Ooh, yeah.
Number one.
Why are you so excited about it?
Well, we have 4 minutes to get it done. Ready? Number one, saying yes to everything.
Wow, that's just how I do. And radio's different. You can't really say no. That's not fair. Radio's totally different. If you say no, someone else will say yes and they get the job.
So one yes we got. Yep.
1 for 1. Feeling guilty for relaxing, I'm guessing no.
No, that's a yes.
Oh, no, that's a total yes.
Yeah.
I do it anyway and I power through sometimes, but all I can think of is I should be doing this, I should be doing that.
2 for 2. 3 is a definite no. Avoiding conflict at all costs.
No.
I don't avoid conflict.
Yeah.
I actually sometimes seek it out.
You think?
Sometimes.
At least you own it.
Number 4, putting your needs last. Check.
I don't know.
Feeling responsible for other people's emotions.
Check.
Over-analyzing every interaction.
Check.
Crap. This is horrible. What does this make me? What is the signs of?
Is this test, are you Monica? Is that just what this test is called?
How to tell if you're Monica.
Here's the next one. Seeking external validation.
Yeah, I really
Check.
do. Yeah, I really do. And I'm not proud of that.
Here's one you're guilty of. Downplaying your achievements.
Yeah.
Check.
Oh my God. This feels like we're playing dead guy and someone's trying to figure out if it's Monica.
Ready? Avoiding vulnerability.
There's walls all around me that will verify that for sure.
Taking on too much responsibility.
I will power through once I do, but I've definitely done that before. But it's one of those fake it till you make it scenarios that I'll do for sure.
Check. Suppressing emotions.
I do, but then they come out like when I'm in private, but in public, 1,000%. I will do everything I can to not.
Check.
Okay.
Let's see. Comparing yourself to others.
Oh, yeah. I have to literally say out loud sometimes. Stay in your lane, Monica. It doesn't matter what everybody else. Stay in your lane.
Say it more often. No, I'm just kidding.
Ew. I try it. I'm working through it.
Number 13, overextending yourself for others.
Yes, 1,000%. I think I volunteered for something on campus in a couple of weeks, and I'm like, why am I? What?
If it makes you feel better, I'm guilty for a lot of these too. Let's see. 14, believing that stress is just part of life.
I mean, but it is, though.
Correct.
That's a yes, but I mean, but that's facts.
Thinking self-care is selfish.
I have recently been, within the last year, that's going to be a no, because I used to think that, but within the last year, I've been better.
13 out of 15 you are guilty of.
Yeah.
It's in my email, too, if you want to take it and read it and maybe figure out a way to
I need
not do some of those things.
You know how I make a list of New Year's resolutions and I hang it on the little wall there? I should hang that on the wall and work on each one and cross it out as I work on it.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to get back in that therapy there.
I know. Especially, well, I don't know how we ended up on this, but yeah, I'm with you. I'm absolutely with you. Oh, I think because this birthday thing. I'm not, because here's the thing. I turned 50 in COVID. Like it was November 2020. And I'm like, come on, really? It's the biggest birthday I'm going to have. And it's flipping in COVID. This sucks, which we did a lot of. I'm lucky I was here. We did beach stuff and that's cool. But I'm not screwing this one up.
Good for you, Monica.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Thank you, Dr. JP.
All right, that's it for us. Mr. Drew Garabo is in next. Diz, you sticking around to do radio with Drew?
Yeah, I'm going to be here for another hour with Drew.
That's cool.
Unless he kicks me out for my Beastie Boy comments.
That's possible.
That's possible. And then he'll pass it off to Mo. Happy birthday, John Senning. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend, JP, and you next week, too.
Same to you. Have a great weekend, everybody. Drew Garabo Live is in next. Bye.
Taking you closer to the edge. No, I'm not saying.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone.
Everybody's talking about Hard Rock Bet. You got a feeling about today's game? Turn your prediction into an epic payday on Hard Rock Bet right now. New customers get $150 in bonus bets instantly after placing just a $5 bet. College football's back this month, and we are weeks away from the NFL. Plus, you can bet on UFC, golf, and so much more. One player cashed a $10 parlay for $20,000 last month. Download the app now or simply go to hardrock.bet. It's Hard Rock Bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
When you hire Bernetti PA for your injury case, we make the process easy for you to monitor. We provide you our app so that you can monitor your case at any time. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Are you looking for the best advice on home financing? Tune in every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock on 102.5 The Bone. With over 35 years in the mortgage business, the Loan Arranger is your key to smart financing.
A couple years ago, I was in the bathroom at the airport when I dropped my smartphone in the toilet. Not smart. I was multitasking when I should have been focused on the job at hand. Embarrassing, but I'm not alone. According to Google, 7 million other multitaskers accidentally dropped their phones into the bowl last year. A gentle reminder that right now you can get yourself a brand new Samsung Galaxy A36 absolutely free with a $35 plan from Pure Talk. The A36 comes with scratch-resistant Gorilla Glass and a battery that'll last all day, along with unlimited talk, text, and data on America's most dependable 5G network. In other words, it's tough and smart. Something to think about next time you're multitasking and the necessary. Just dial pound 250, say keyword Mike Rowe to get your free phone today. You can make the switch in just 10 minutes. That's pound 250. Say Mike Rowe to switch to a no-nonsense smartphone and a company that actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
Everybody's talking about Hard Rock Bet. You got a feeling about today's game? Turn your prediction into an epic payday on Hard Rock Bet right now. New customers get $150 in bonus bets instantly after placing just a $5 bet. College football's back this month, and we are weeks away from the NFL. Plus, you can bet on UFC, golf, and so much more. One player cashed a $10 parlay for $20,000 last month. Download the app now or simply go to hardrock.bet. It's Hard Rock Bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Flow like the river that runs through the forest. Calm all the chaos, silence the chorus.
In 90 minutes, the band that performs this will be in our studio as they are playing Janice Live tomorrow night. Algorithm, Calm the Chaos.
Flow like the river that runs through the forest. Calm all the chaos, silence the chorus. Soft like a whisper, pull me back in. Carry my heart, start over again.
The irony just hit me. That is a song called Calm the Chaos as I sit across from the agent of chaos.
Yeah, thank you.
No, that wasn't a compliment.
Oh.
I don't ever want to calm the chaos. Which is good because Diz is uncalmable.
That's true. Can't tame me.
Welcome to Senning Show. We never really did get any instruction on how we're supposed to brand this extra time that JP does and I do when John's out, or JP and John might do when I'm out, or John and I might do when JP's out. All I know is 5 hours of work on a Friday. Hell yeah, let's go! Shout out to everybody watching along on YouTube. We love when you do so. A lot of cool chatters in there and a couple of dildos. It's going to happen. I'll tell you, I am very impressed with the number of good people in there as opposed to bad. talk radio, since I've been in it in 93, has attracted, when it comes to people who choose to comment on it, you get a small handful of devoted, positive, good vibe people who just love the shows and the personalities and want to interact with other people who do so. And then there's a collective of people who seem to have an unwillingness or an inability to express fondness for something. So they feel like they have to crap all over it, even though they consume the product nearly every day. It's a fascinating yet sad obsession they have. And they are to be pitied. They are also to be mocked and scorned, but they are to be pitied because they lack the wherewithal and the self-awareness to go, why am I spending so much time being negative on something? Either I should turn that around and embrace the fact that I do like it, or get the hell out and go somewhere else where you're happy and spreading cheer instead of your freaking awful ass, this show sucks, this show sucks, that girl sucks, that guy sucks. Guess what? We're here for your entertainment, okay? If you don't want to be entertained, go somewhere else.
Yeah, it is weird that they'll be like, oh, this show sucks. Oh, I hate everyone on this show, but are locked in every day through those hours. Go outside. We live in Florida. Enjoy the sun.
Touch grass, losers. Here's the thing. We learned in Private Parts, the Howard Stern biopic, which was a love letter to his wife, which is really, really funny because he was divorced, I think, within a year of that movie coming out. I mean, not funny, but hilarious. And we learned that people who claim to not like you will listen twice as long as the people who claim to like you. I don't know that that's quite true, but definitely you get bigger reactions from the people who think that they don't like it or claim that they don't like it, or you said something that they didn't like, so now they're convinced they don't like you as a person. It's so weird, Diz, but here we are. It's a great way to make a living, and if that's the worst thing we have to deal with, man, we're living a pretty damn good life.
That's true. You learn to deal with it, and I love when you are like me. Well, I'm more like you, I would say, when you just have time some days to respond and get at those pricks.
Yeah, and you're giving them exactly what they want.
You are.
Which is good. Yeah. I think we should give people what they want. Some people want positivity. They want a fun distraction. They want compelling content, blah, blah, blah. Some people want the attention, and they know that the best way to get that, and I put best in air quotes because I'm a douchebag, the best way to get that is to say something that you know is going to get some heat. And so you do it, and then it's like, screw you, screw you. Where do we really get with that?
That's true.
I will say, though, thank you to those people, and thanks to every single person who supports what we do here on The Bone, and specifically what I do, because you enable me to do cool things for people. And today at Busch Gardens, I got to walk in, a father and son, and this was really, really special for me, and I hope for them as well. I got an email on Monday night. Usually I plan this pretty far out in advance. Busch Gardens about 12 years ago, maybe even 13, gave me this. It was called an ambassador card. Now it's a VIP partner card. I've got one. A couple other people in the building have one. And what it allows you to do is every day you can walk in 4 people. You can go yourself with 4 people. You'd be free Party 5, like the television program Party 5. Or you can walk in strangers, which is what I mostly choose to do. Last week was a bit of a variation because I walked Sarah, my girlfriend, and her family, including her grandson, shout out to Noah, in Adventure Island, and I stayed with them. That was a horrible mistake. I loved spending time with them, don't get me wrong, but water parks in this god-awful sub-Saharan, just brutal Ugandan, Zambian heat out there. It is oppressive, like slavery. It is the absolute worst. So within a couple of hours, I was like, well, I don't need to be doing this ever again. So, I'll walk in and then I'll haul ass. And I got a really, really nice email earlier in the week. I knew I had a group on Saturday, meaning tomorrow. Todd Wright, I let him give away like a trip to Busch Gardens or Adventure Island for his golf things, as people think it's a prize for me to walk them in. That's what last place should get, in my opinion. Like, oh, sorry, you lost. You have to have Drew Garabo walk you in.
You were punished now.
Busch Gardens, exactly. And so I'm walking in a group then, and then I've got a group on Monday. But for me, this is kind of weird. It's like the more I do it, the more I want to do it. It's a 35-minute drive from my crib to Busch Gardens, a 35-minute drive from Busch Gardens to here. That's like nothing. That's an episode of The Simpsons plus a commercial break. And so I got an email, I believe on Monday night, and it said, hi, guys. I don't know who he thought guys was. Oh, let me see. No, it's just to me, Drew Garabo. But maybe he thinks I have a team, which is always awesome. Like when people email and they're like, can you make sure Drew sees this? I'm like, yeah, I can pretty much make sure he does. Longtime listener sending a Hail Mary. My boy is turning 13 this week. What an age, 13. It's when a Jewish boy becomes a man at the bar mitzvah.
Oh, is that the bar mitzvah age?
Oh, that's the bar mitzvah,
man.
dude. Don't, by the way, if you ever associate with Jewish people, which you should, we're fine people, chosen, some say, and you get an invite to a bar mitzvah, send a gift, don't go.
It's so funny you said, because as soon as you said bar mitzvah, I go, I've never been to one.
Yeah.
I would like to go to one.
No, you would not.
Why?
No, because it's a nice thing in theory, and the party's always good because Jewish people tend to be wealthy, and then they spend a lot of money on the party. But the religious ceremony part of it is the most boring. And no disrespect to the hardcore Jews out there, I'm sorry, but they read from the Torah, and the kid, the poor kid who's about to be a man, had to memorize the Torah.
Oh my God!
So he's all nervous with the yarmulke and everything, and God, it is just so much ceremony. And I've been to like 4 or 5 of them, and I'll tell you, by the time you're done, you're just like, I'm never going to another bar mitzvah.
Is that usually in the beginning or the end, where like you could I can leave early or come late, or is it like we're gonna smack dab that in the middle, so you have no choice but to sit through this?
Great question. We Jewish people are frugal people, and we are also smart people, and we know that if we did the party at the beginning, all you Gentiles, meaning non-Jews, you goyim, you would haul ass. You would be like, okay, thanks for the party later. But no, we require you, and it's always in the same place. It's not like a wedding or a funeral where you're like, oh, we'll do the viewing here and then the burial, whatever. No, this is all in one place. So you got to go to the synagogue and then sit through the Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. That's really the Hanukkah prayer. And it is god awful and boring. But it is when a boy becomes a man at 13. Fun fact. You know what a bris is? Not brisket, which is a fine piece of smoked meat.
No, I know a Brit.
Yes, that is a person with questionable orthodontic. A bris is if a 13-year-old Jewish young man has not been circumcised by a rabbi or moil at birth. At 13 years old.
Oh, my God.
He's got to get the snip, snip, snip.
It's too late. It's too late.
They're like, the nerve. Ooh, I cannot. That the very thought of that is just alarming, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I had a friend. He was a rabbi, and he would perform these freaking circumcisions. Like every weekend, make a little extra shekels, and he would keep the foreskins of the babies. And this is so gross. And he made a wallet out of them, and if you rubbed it, it would turn into a briefcase.
What? I was wondering where you were going with that first. I was like, there's no way he kept that.
I know you really appreciate my humor. So my boy is turning 13 this week. The email continues. By the way, he's Dizzy. My name is Drew Garabo. John Senning celebrating his birthday and his wife's birthday. He'll be back with you on Monday. I'll be here for the next 4 hours and 50 minutes. But who's counting? Maurice will slide in between 3 and 4. We'll have a fun afternoon plan. But starting with gratitude, because that's how I like to roll. I've tried to plan something special for him. He's a good kid, very polite and appreciative. We've had a rough year. Ooh, this kind of sounds like a Casey Kasem long-distance dedication. I'm just going to put on R. Kelly, not because I support golden showers, but because that is what Jacob 2 times received as a long-distance dedication from Casey Kasem when his mom wrote a letter to Casey. So I'm just going to put that on in the background.
And R. Kelly primarily dated 13-year-olds, so I get it.
Perfectly timed.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed. So the email continues. We've had a rough year. Namely, we lost our home during the Helene Milton flooding. It's been a big transition for our family. Our son has been especially affected, leaving the home he grew up in, along with the loss of his neighborhood. We're hoping to take him to Busch Gardens for his 13th birthday. I know that sometimes Drew helps a family get in. Again, thinking he's emailing my team. Awesome. Love that. Wish I had something witty to say, but never quite mastered that skill. I'll just say I would really be grateful. Sincerely, John, and his phone number. And I try to do that thing where you don't look at your phone within an hour of going to bed, but it never works. I try it, but it never works. I saw this email shortly before retiring on Monday night. Had my nightcap on, pajamas, hot toddy in hand. And I looked at my email and I saw this email and I'm like, man, what a gift from the universe that I get to do this for these people. It gave me the best feeling right before I went to bed, knowing that this guy gets to help his son celebrate a big 13th birthday at a theme park. So I meet him this morning, super nice, super punctual. In fact, early, which is my fave. And the kid's only goal, one goal for the day, Dizzy. And it's a goal that I think if you were to cut open a 13-year-old kid in his brain, this is a goal that a lot of 13-year-olds would have in the same situation. He wanted to make his dad vomit today on one of the roller coasters.
Oh, okay.
I told him there were a number of options for him. Iron Gwazi with its dizzying speeds, Shikra with its thrilling 90-degree start, but the secret vomit-inducing coaster, Montu.
Oh, yeah.
That one'll get you off, Chuck.
Yeah.
So I whispered in the kid's ear, taking him on too. They said, thank you, R. Kelly. You're number one.
If I can see it, then I can be.
Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to Senning Show. Over there is Dizzy. My name's Drew Garabo. Who are you?
Hey, I'm Mark. How you doing? Love the show, guys.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that. Is that with a K or a C, just so I can know in my head?
It would be the French way, sir, a C.
I don't know why I asked that. I could kind of sense that the way you said it as more of a Mark than a Mark. You know what I mean?
Like, oh, well, yeah.
Well, bonjour.
That's definitely one way. Well, I tell you what, I have a little circumcision story real quick.
Oh, yeah.
A buddy of mine, he's about 20 years old. His girlfriend wanted him to get it done. And he went with that. I told him not to. He went with it. It wasn't the operation that was so bad. It's the things that you can't control, like in the morning when you're half asleep. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Having those dreams. Well, you get that morning wood, and it stretches, and that's the pain right there. That was where it got him, man. He couldn't take it. It was excruciating, from what I understand. So I wouldn't recommend it.
I feel somewhat befuddled about starting the program with a painful circumcision story this afternoon. I just feel like I've let people down, and I'm sorry, Mark.
I don't think.
Well, you don't think that because you brought it to the table, so you're not going to. But I'll tell you what, let's throw on Jaquan's tipsy, because I was thinking about keep the tip.
Oh,
you know, that's what the leper said to the rabbi.
Got a fake ID, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope this washes away the thought of that painful morning wood due to the post-circumcision situation.
I'm a hoodie guy, Drew. I don't know if you know that.
I didn't know that.
Now you do. So
I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it. I heard you just got to clean real well in there. Otherwise, you get that schmegma. Good afternoon and welcome to Senning Show. My name's Drew Garabo and his is Dizzy.
Yeah, don't break your arm, pat yourself on the back there, Drew.
Why? Hello? Oh. Yeah, see, the thing is, if you tell people you do good deeds, there are people out there who don't do anything for other people who will somehow weirdly get mad at that.
It's kind of what we said in the beginning. They're just miserable people sometimes.
Yeah. I'm very happy that I'm able to do things like this. And yes, I do take pride in it. If you think pride is a sin, double birds to you, my friend. I couldn't care less about your angry little one. Like that guy, look, if we can default to empathy, which is a very important thing to do when someone comes at you with something, if you can default to empathy and try to find what it is in that person is causing them to say that, it'll really help you kind of constructively deal with this situation. I study interpersonal communication a lot. I've been employed in it for a while. So then if you can default to empathy, you go, okay, well, that guy probably stopped to get a quick Gatorade and a pack of smokes because he's been working outside all day. Mad as hell at his life and his job. Mad at the fact that his wife is disgustingly overweight. Mad at the fact that his kid is flunking 3rd grade for the 5th time. Mad about the fact that his broken down piece of crap truck is on 4 bald tires and has 86,000 miles on the nicotine stained odometer. And he hears a guy talking about doing something good for people on the radio, and he goes, yeah, I'm working. That guy ain't working on the radio. He might get paid, but he ain't working like I'm working. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a turd in his punch bowl. Get this. Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back. What do you want, a medal or a chest to pin it on?
That was a good Hoppy.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to be Hoppy.
It sounded like it.
Hoppy ain't coming up with cliches like that. He's too busy grinding, bro. So anyway, sir, I default to empathy, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'm very sorry for whatever's going on in your life that you felt like you had to share that negativity with all of us. But that means his phone line is open, 800-771-1025. We are officially 7 months into the new lineup here at 102.5 The Bone. Senning Show, the hottest news show in a long time, if not ever. Dizzy, a huge part of that. I talked at the Bone Beach Bash how it was an unenviable position for Mo to be in because he was sliding into my show after John left with the chemistry that John and I had. It should not be overlooked that you don't have the easiest gig in the world either because you're thrust into a room with John in a different role, certainly not expected to have what we had or anything like that.
Jadita.
Exactly. But it's a new thing for you. And to be the number 2 in a situation where John is the number 1 for the first time, really, you guys have done an absolutely incredible job. I like the way you throw stuff at him. One of John's greatest strengths, you'll hear it if you listen to our podcast that we do called The Vibe Check. I recommend it after 7 p.m. this evening. It won't work before that. Don't try it. But what he does, and it is such a cunning and innate skill, John is able to get things out of me that I don't necessarily want to share, that I wouldn't share on my own. Like it would just, I'm not going to unburden myself of embarrassing stuff for the most part. John has such an unbelievable knack for not only getting it out of me, but getting it out of me in the best way possible and making me feel okay about it while at the same time putting a bright spotlight on my many foibles, you know?
Yeah.
And you can do that with John very well. You and he interact so just perfectly. I love driving in. It's bad for my attendance here at work because I find myself getting here later than usual just so I can catch your first segment uninterrupted on my drive in.
I appreciate that. I love that. I love doing this show with John. It's been a blessing. And for sure, that was one of the things on my mind. I go, people are going to hate me because I'm not Drew and John. And to the credit of the fans, the listeners, they've latched on and went, this is not Jadita. It's something different. And I love it.
Yeah.
And it's funny because you have Mo's show, which arguably me and Mo worked the best together because of that chemistry we had. The same way you and John had that chemistry that's like, I can't tap into what you guys had the same way I feel like you can't tap into what me and Mo had. But both shows are doing amazing at the new lineup.
It's pretty damn cool. It really is because I was thinking about this on my way in when I knew I'd be working with you today. The 3 biggest moves in Bone history. Number 1, when we ditched the music and they allowed finally the Cowhead show in the afternoon to go all talk. From a personal level, I've loved it, and from a radio level, making it an all-talk radio station instead of playing the same tired songs that everybody's heard again and again. Brilliant move, great move. Then number 2, chemotherapy. We cut the cancer out of the radio station and moved Mike to mornings and moved me into the afternoons. That was freaking awesome from a personal standpoint again because I got to go to a primetime drive time spot. And then also for the radio station because really Mike going to morning, setting off the day, and then we've had various things, Billy Madison, blah, 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 but really Roger and JP, us, and then, Mo. It was just, it really, really cemented for a long time a very profitable and I believe listenable time slot. It was amazing. And then, losing Roger and JP could have been devastating to the radio station. And on an emotional level, it still is. I missed the hell out of Roger. When I heard Brett call you guys, I was like fiending for more. I'm like, oh my God, more Brett. I love that guy so much. So creative and talented and funny. But man, the way that you've slid into Senning Show, the way John has commanded that time slot, the way Mo just, I'll be honest with you. If I were doing a night show, there are a lot of guys. I think SBK is one of them. If you're doing a night show and then they take the night show away and you got to go on somebody else's show, that is not just a kick in the nut, singular, but it is also it is devastating from a pride perspective because you go, damn, they don't want me to have my own show anymore, but they think I'm okay on somebody else's show. What's up with that? If that were me, obviously I'd want to still work in radio.
Yeah,
but every day I'd be like, good one, Drew.
I felt that a little bit leading into the winter because they announced earlier on that Johnny B would take over the after show, and they didn't tell me what was happening.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, damn, man.
That's weird because they always tell us what's happening in this building. That
right?
seems very out of character.
Yeah, who would have thought? Yeah. Huh. And I was just kind of like, oh, my God, what's going to happen? And someone did tell me, like, hey, I can't. Well, it was Mike. He's like, I can't tell you what's happening, but you're going to love what they have planned for you. And I thought he was just saying that to make me feel better. But he was right. I love what they had planned for me. I love doing the show with JP and Monica and that new dynamic. But even more than that, and this is not a dig on JP and them, I love doing the show with John. And me and him never really worked together. We did a couple fill-in shows right before the break, but doing the show with John and even with you guys, it's just so seamless.
Yeah.
Like, you just get to go in there and have fun with your boys.
That's exactly it. He makes radio a lot easier and a lot more fun than it is without him. It's just an absolute blast. And he brings out, I think, the best in himself. He brings out the best in you. And, man, it's so freaking awesome.
Yeah, I've learned a lot under him.
Yeah.
Just watching him in that host role and being like, oh, my God. I could see why Drew is mad he lost you because you're just amazing at what you're doing right now.
He is. He's the most charismatic, dynamic person I know and radio personality that I know. He's unreal. Hello, who are you?
Hey, this is Zig, guys.
Who?
Zig.
Oh, gotcha. Like short for Ziggy, as in the dude who had the duck in the television program. Okay, I'm sorry. I was just talking. You go ahead and talk. I'm not going to stop because I don't want to interrupt you. You go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. It's your show, Zig. I'm sorry. It's the Zig Show in the afternoons right here on 102.5 The Bone. Diz and I are just guests. Please continue.
I love the show, and change is difficult. When it first changed, I was like, oh, I'm missing my guys, and now it's different. But now I couldn't be more happier.
Man, thank God you read my mind, Ziggy, because I was just sitting here thinking, God, I hope we get calls from random people out there telling us how they had a difficult time dealing with the lineup and now they love it. Thank you, man. It's like I didn't even have to speak that into the universe and you just jumped on board with that. I hope this spawns similar phone calls.
Well, dude, I'm a big fan, and I got to tell you guys.
That half second of like, what did he just say? Is he being sarcastic?
I just got to tell you, I'm just a big fan, and I love
Thanks,
you
man.
guys,
We love
right?
you too, Ziggy. I appreciate that. What do you do for work?
I'm a disabled veteran. I'm disabled for about 10 years now, and I live in Clearwater. And you guys really helped me out when the floods happened during the hurricane because I called in, and you guys are like, get out, get out. And I was like, I ain't leaving. I was one of the people that didn't leave. And thankfully, I only got like minimal damage.
Wait, hold on. Did you leave or did you not leave? Because we told you to leave, Zig.
Yeah, I know. And you're like, where are you? And I told you where I was. You're like, you got to get out.
Did you?
Your exact word. No, I couldn't. I got a dog. I got I got parrots. I got dogs. I'm like, what am I going to do? And I'm on highland. And I thought I'd be okay, but I got about a foot of water in my house.
All right. Well, so. Zig, let's talk this storm season because I think you dodged a bullet last storm season. You, the dog, the parrots, etc. If this season, if we tell you to get out, you got to do me a solid. Call us. We're going to find you transport for you, your parrots, all that stuff, and we're going to get you out of there, man. I don't want to see you stick around and drown, you know?
I thank you for saying that, but you're absolutely right. I will not stick around for the next one. I will not.
Good. That's very good. Now let's talk about those parrots you got, because I'm fascinated by them. They just started showing up at John's feeder.
Yep.
I've been seeing them literally everywhere. At Sky Beach, there were a couple of them flying around us. There were 2 when I left work on Wednesday. These fake ass parrots, which is what they are. They're not real parrots.
Why?
They're of the parakeet family, the ones that fly around here.
Okay.
They call them
Yeah,
parrots.
they're from South America. I got similar. I got sun canors, which they are like the domestic version of that. They're right out of the top portion of North's down there in the south. And but anyways, yeah, I got sun canors, and they speak the same language, but one's green and mine is like brilliant red and green and rainbow.
Wait,
but
wait, hold on. You said I'm sorry. You said they speak the same language. Do your parents?
They squawk the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they don't talk to each other in human language. They talk to each other in parrot talk.
Yeah, and sometimes a female will come down because he's a male, and then she'll come right up to the cage. Several in the past 2 years, I had several times where the female was just trying to I love you, and he's like, Daddy, let me loose. I'm like, hell no. But yeah,
those parrots, you can't let it. Have you? I don't want to be rude, but have you seen your parrot's cockatoo? Do they have a visible? They got a visible member?
No, I witnessed it because a guy got off him. He's my landlord, and he raises these. That's how I got him. Oh. And when they do it, it's like a little red worm, and it's just really strange. And you really don't see it. They just get it together real tight.
Right, gotcha. Sorry, I asked. I mean, I'm not really. But listen, thank you, Zig, and don't be a stranger. I appreciate you a lot, and thanks for making time for us this afternoon. And being,
my uncle is the biggest fan of your show, and
your uncle molests collies.
His uncle's listening right now, like, what the hell, man?
It's a line from Caddyshack that I like to bust out every once in a while. I didn't just come up with that out of nowhere.
I've never seen Caddyshack.
What?
Yeah, I've never seen Caddyshack.
You are a male. You are equipped with male genitalia. I can only assume hooded, if you will. You have
never seen Caddyshack. I don't even know it's a golf movie, right?
Well, it's more than just a golf movie, Diz.
It's a golf comedy.
It's funny because a week ago today, Caddyshack made its debut in the theaters in 1979. Let me just give you this cast, okay?
Okay.
Chevy Chase.
Yep.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Check.
Ted Knight.
Okay.
Those 3 alone, that threesome. Bill effing Murray.
Okay.
As the groundskeeper.
You want me to get you upset even more?
Cinderella story here at Augusta. What? Yes.
Who's Ted Knight? You want me to get you even more upset?
Yeah.
I did not give the love that you would want for Beastie Boys a little earlier.
That's fine.
Okay. But this is intolerable.
Fine. Beastie Boys I can overlook. But
yeah.
Who is Ted Knight?
I don't know who Ted Knight is.
Well, you better stick around, mister.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Chloe loves softball. Cancer tried to stop her twice. Now she's a force on and off the field. We believe in Chloe's dream because we share it. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Sometimes injuries that may seem minor today affect you for the rest of your life. Not all injuries are visible. I've seen it too many times. A client hires the wrong attorney who just wants to get fast cash. You've already gotten hurt in the accident. Don't get hurt again. Just call Mo. Visit justcallmo.com or give me a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. Mo DeWitt, Office, Tampa.
Downtown St. Pete got a whole lot thirstier. It's the grand opening of Thirsty First at our new location on Central Avenue. Catch the UFC fights, groove to a DJ, or relax in the upstairs VIP lounge. There's something for everyone. Come check out our new vibe. You're going to love it. Thirsty First.
Mike Kelder for my friends at Lifeguard Imaging. One moment you're living your life, the next you're being told you have cancer, or your heart just stops. No warning, no second chance. Some of you have worked your whole life, saved smart, and planned for the future. Retirement should be your reward, but instead of traveling or relaxing, you're in a fight for your life. And here's the terrifying truth. Heart disease and cancer are still the top 2 killers for men and women. And most of the time, they strike without a single symptom. But there's hope. Lifeguard Imaging's high-accuracy CT scans detect heart disease and hundreds of cancers before symptoms appear, and the doctors tell you it's too late. Early detection gives you the opportunity to do something about it. It's quick, painless, and could literally save your life. I got my scan and the peace of mind. You can't put a price on it. And right now, just for Bone listeners, when you join Lifeguard Imaging's Legacy program, you'll get a second membership for 50% off. Give it to your spouse, your sibling, your best friend, someone you want to protect. Don't wait until it's too late. Go to lifeguardimaging.com today. Lifeguard Imaging, saving lives through early detection.
Celebrate your love this summer at International Diamond Center and get a free romantic getaway on us. It's the Summer of Romance event, now for a limited time at IDC. Make any jewelry purchase over $3,500 and pack your bags for a free trip. It's a great time to get that engagement ring and let IDC buy your honeymoon. Here's how it works. If you spend $3,500, IDC will give you a 3-day, 2-night hotel getaway with a $100 Visa card for spending. Choose from a dozen romantic cities. Or spend $5,000 on her jewelry and IDC will give you a 3- or 4-night luxury cruise for 2. Spend $10,000 and you'll get a 5-day, 4-night stay at an upscale tropical all-inclusive resort. Choose from 4 countries. Listen, if you're getting engaged, celebrating an anniversary, or just want to get away for some romance, IDC has it covered. You buy the ring, we'll give the getaway. Hurry, this is a limited time offer. Details and restrictions at shopidc.com. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
At Bernetti PA, if you've been injured in an accident, we make it quick, easy, and convenient to hire us. You can rest assured that somebody is on your side. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
This summer feels hotter than it's been in a long time, but not inside Pin Chasers. 4 area locations, all of them with delicious air condition, fun activities for the kids, and great bowling. They never charge for shoe rental, and they'll even give you socks if you need them. Go to pinchasers.net to check out their nightly specials or to reserve your lane. That's pinchasers.net.
Bowling, food, and fun at Pin Chasers.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money Americans in 2025 are now spending on gas in a year, even with lower gas prices. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right, you can earn real cash back with Upside, just for buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SPORTS to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code SPORTS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SPORTS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-511-3535. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-511-3535. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-511-3535. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-511-3535. 800-511-3535.
Neutral is sending you to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in LA. Scan the QR code at Copper Mug, Time Out Sports Bar, and Cool Vibes Pub and Grub. Visit theboneonline.com for more details. Neutral. Keep it tasty.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Wow. Okay. This is actually good because it gives the younger listeners to 102.5 The Bone a voice like Dizzy. You know, when Maurice is here, we've seen all the same damn movies.
Yeah.
Younger people are like, God, will these two old elitists shut up already? Especially that Mo. That's what they say. I'm not saying that, but that's what the people say. But you not seeing Caddyshack is good. You not knowing who Ted Knight is good because it gives me the opportunity to maybe enlighten you on a comic legend.
Oh, is he the fairy guy?
What fairy guy?
The Crash.
It's Jeff Knight.
Oh.
No relation.
Newman from Seinfeld. I know.
That's
Jerry.
Wayne Knight.
Oh.
Right? Isn't that guy's name Wayne Knight, even though I'm not a Seinfeld guy?
Then I'm off. I don't know who Ted Knight is.
All right. Well, let me just, and apologies to those who don't appreciate Mr. Knight like I do. Keep it brief because I certainly do that a lot. There was a television program called The Mary Tyler Moore Show. Are you familiar?
Yes.
Okay. Mary Richards was a news personality, and the show centered around the newsroom long before there was a show called The Newsroom. Her boss, Lou Grant, played by Ed Asner, her coworkers, Murray, a couple of other people. Ted Knight was the stodgy news anchor, very polished, very talks like this. I'm Ted Baxter. And he was responsible because of his ignorance for some really, really funny moments. I don't know how they'll translate to radio, but let's give it a shot. Shut up, Kenny Loggins. Jesus.
Quiet. I know. And Mr. Grant must have told him by now.
Lou Grant, the boss, later got a spinoff, and he's got Ted Knight in his office. There's Ted on your right. God, I hope this is funny. That's right.
Yes. I didn't say anything. Say, Lou, this isn't meant as a criticism, because I really love having these talks with you. I really do. Good. Good. But are you aware of the fact that we've been sitting here now for 5 minutes and you haven't said anything? No, it's really been 5 minutes.
Okay, hilarious. Anyway, he was in that program. Oh, no. I just lodged a cable, Diz. What did I do? What's happening here?
Oh, it's back.
Okay, thank you. After that, I believe his next big role was Caddyshack, where he played Judge Smales. The plot of Caddyshack isn't going to illuminate how funny the movie is, but I'm going to give it a shot. It's about a kid named Danny Noonan who's in a big family, overlooked all the time. He caddies at a local club, Bushwood, for rich people. He's a good golfer. All he needs is a big chance. The cast of characters at this golf course include Chevy Chase as Ty Webb, a smartass who doesn't quite fit in and mocks the other people. Judge Smales, Ted Knight, a member of the club, loves to flaunt his wealth. And Al Jervik, Rodney Dangerfield, who is the worst kind of millionaire because he's obnoxious as hell millionaire who just all he does is wants to party.
Yeah.
They show him at like a mixer where there's all these old ladies and he's like, hey, honey, I bet you was something before electricity. Oh, hey, last time I saw a melt that big, it had a hook in it. Hey. So that's Rodney's character, which makes the movie. And then Bill Murray is the groundskeeper. He is tormented throughout the film by a varmint, the gopher, who burrows holes in the golf course.
Okay.
And through the movie, Danny becomes close with Ty Webb. Ty Webb teaches him how to play golf. They play in a tournament together. Spoiler alert. At the end, Danny wins him the golf tournament, and hilarity ensues. It's one of the most important comedies to white dudes in their 40s, 50s, and 60s.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, no, I would love And you know what you're going to like even better than that? There is an unofficial black Caddyshack. It's got Big Boy from Outkast.
No way.
Frequent guest on Drew Garabo Live.
In what? In Caddyshack?
It's a black version of Caddyshack.
Okay,
unofficial.
sorry.
Hold on, I'm googling Black Caddyshack because I can never remember the name of this movie. Who's your caddy?
Oh my God!
About a young black golfer trying to win his fame in a white golf club for the sake of his family name. It's got Big Boy, Terry Crews, and a couple other people. You'll not to stereotype, but you'll probably enjoy that. More than you would enjoy the bland white version of Caddyshack.
Well, I have homework now then. So I go watch the Caddyshack probably tonight because I got nothing planned.
Boom.
And then who's your caddy next?
Yeah.
And see which one I gravitate to more.
I'm going to make a wager right now that it's going to be Who's Your Caddy. And no hate, I don't blame you. If you didn't grow up with Caddyshack, you're probably not going to appreciate Caddyshack. I'm going to throw a couple of 80s movies at you.
Okay.
That maybe I feel like should have transcended through the times. How about Ghostbusters, the first one, the original?
Of course.
Okay. How about Fletch?
No.
Okay. Are you a Chevy Chase fan? I can understand where you would not be. He does not care for people of color.
That's true.
Yeah.
I've seen Community.
Yeah. Speaking of which, happy Hulk Hogan Day, everyone. Sorry I didn't mention it. Sorry it took me about 40-something minutes to hear the phrase "doesn't care for people of color" and then remind me that it is Hulk Hogan Day. Shout out to all the Blizz Piz out there, and I hope today's a great day for everyone. Thank you, Emperor Ron DeSantis, for designating this day, this holy day, as the day of the fallen wrestler. Let's go Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Of course. Not a fan of Ferris, the character.
Okay.
And all he gets, but I love it. Was a good movie. Yeah,
All right.
I remember it.
Breakfast Club?
Of course.
Okay.
You can get the horns, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Pretty in Pink?
No.
16 Candles?
No.
Oh, man. 16 Candles you'll love. Anthony
You think
Michael.
so?
Oh, I absolutely do. But you watch it with your beautiful girl, because you and Nicole will have all the feels. It is a Pretty in Pink first, and then 16 Candles. A couple of masterpieces, both starring the delightful Molly Ringwald. Lost Boys.
No, that's the vampire
movie.
guys
Yeah.
with Don't Tell Me.
You got this.
Damn, what's his name?
Come on.
Oh
Come
my
on,
God!
You got this. I'm not
kid
telling you. I
who's
know.
Donatello.
That's right.
Oh my
His
God!
name is.
What's it start with?
C.
Corey
That's right.
Feldman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, in this movie, you get the very rare double-headed Corey. You get the Corey Haim and you get the Corey Feldman.
Oh.
Very, very rare in the 80s. A lot of 80s movies had one or the other, but this was one of the few movies that had the double-headed Corey. You also got to see the double-headed Corey in License to Drive, in Dream a Little Dream, and I think there might be 2 or 3 more that they did together. But separately, they're fine. Together in Lost Boys, that is cinematic brilliance. Kiefer Sutherland as the lead vampire.
The Corys are basically Shaq and Kobe together?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, except I think Kobe got a couple of rings without Shaq and without Corey Feldman. Corey Haim died of a drug overdose.
So Corey Feldman is the Kobe.
Yeah. I
well,
think
the other
so.
one died, so now I don't know.
Just
that
so
got dark.
Weird that Haim died and Feldman didn't. I think anyone who was alive during the 80s and 90s probably saw Corey Feldman as most likely to succumb to a drug overdose, and then Haim just out of the blue, boom, dead. That's how it happens. Hello there, who are you?
Yeah, my name's Lucas.
Hi, Luke. Oh, I almost said your name, and then you're probably going to get me with a D's Nuts joke. What's up, caller?
Oh, yeah. No, you've already got me once before.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. It's hilarious. I just wanted to give a Bill Murray movie that was hilarious was Where the Buffalo Roam.
Is that the one where he played Hunter S. Thompson, gonzo journalist?
Yes, where he goes to Vegas and he's high on drugs the whole time.
Of all the Bill Murray movies, Mr. Lucas, I find it so odd and a bit off-putting that you would consider that one noteworthy of calling about. Not What About Bob? Not that one.
Oh, no.
Quick Change.
What About Bob was hilarious, but I just found he played it much better than I can't remember the actor's name after that played it after that when they remade it. I just think he did a better job.
Mr. Jonathan Depp, you thought that Bill Murray was a better Hunter S. Thompson than one Johnny Depp?
I believe so. I found it hilarious.
Richard, who do you think did a better job at Willy Wonka, Johnny Depp or Gene Wilder?
Oh, absolutely, Gene Wilder.
I'm starting to sense an anti-Johnny Depp bias in you, Lucas.
No,
Did you not appreciate
at all.
21
like
Jump
Johnny Depp
Street,
better.
Crybaby, Pirates of the Caribbean?
Crybaby.
That's a good. You saw Crybaby?
Of course,
Oh,
yeah.
man, all
With
right.
hatchet face and stuff, yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Anyway, Lucas, thank you very much, man. Nice chopping it up with you this afternoon. I hope you have a fantastic day, sir.
Absolutely, you guys do.
Thank you. Happy birthday, by the way, to John and to Micah Rotunda, sharing the same birthday. Blows my mind that two of the most beautiful presences in my life share a birthday. We're both on my show at the same time. What a beautiful thing. They're both incredible people.
Yeah, shout outs to Micah, too. I forgot it was her birthday as well.
Yeah, and she's having a big day anyway for some stuff in her professional life. But we've been texting a lot these last couple of days. Dude, what Halloween Horror Nights is doing for her brother and the Wyatt Six is on another level.
That sounds amazing.
I've enjoyed Halloween Horror Nights since the 90s. They had to start doing broadcasts out there then. I've been doing them through the years. I'm a geek for it. It's what I look forward to every year. I would broadcast out there the entire run of the thing if they let me, and put me up in a hotel. So some of the houses through the years have just been astonishingly good. Cabin in the Woods. Have you seen? Are you a Cabin in the Woods guy?
Like the one that came out of let's say half a decade ago.
Yeah,
whatever?
at least.
Yeah.
What
It's like a comedy.
Yeah,
thing,
clever. Like it's the dudes manipulating the cabin.
Yes.
Dude, very, very
Fun
clever.
movie.
Yeah, very, very fun. They did a house for that. They did American Werewolf in London. That was spectacular. Poltergeist was flawless. The Walking Dead stuff they did, the Stranger Things. They've done some amazing stuff. But what they are doing to honor Micah's late brother, Bray, and her current brother, Taylor, is Bo Dallas. I got to keep the branding if I'm going to use his wrestling name. Shoot his. What they're doing to honor them with the Wyatt Six house, it's been a long time coming. I have a friend, Michael Aiello. He's like Mr. HHN, Halloween Horror Nights. He was working with Bray a long time ago, and Bray, before he passed, was like, we got to get this done. We got to get a haunted house at Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they didn't. But man, they finally got it done. And this Uncle Howdy gimmick that Taylor is doing is just on another level. And it's going to be very emotional to see Micah go through that house because it's an homage to her late brother, Bray. Oh, beautiful that Halloween Horror Nights is doing that. Hello there. Who are you?
Hey, Drew, this is Dave. How you guys doing?
Really good, Dave. Good to hear from you. What's up?
Hey, some good movies for Diz to check out of Chevy. Modern Problems, Spies Like Us.
Yeah.
Or, I forget the other name of the other one. The one where John Candy plays the sister and the brother.
Nah, that is Nothing But Trouble.
Nothing But Trouble. Yeah, those are great flicks.
Let me tell you why you'll like Nothing But Trouble. 2 words. Tupac Shakur.
He's in it?
He, for a second, is in it. It's a weird-ass movie, one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen that you'll ever see. Dan Aykroyd, John Candy has dual roles, playing himself and his sister, not himself, but playing a character and his character's sister, Chevy Chase and Demi Moore. They get pulled over in this weird town. They get taken into custody, whatever. But then while they're there, the rap act known as Digital Underground gets pulled over and sent to the same place. So they come in. Well, the song that they do called Same Song is actually the very first song on which Tupac ever rapped.
Oh.
He was their backup dancer.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, he was like a roadie and backup dancer for Digital Underground. Rest in peace, Tampa's own Shock G. And so in that song, it's a great Digital Underground song. Don't get me wrong. I love Shock. I love Humpty. But when they get to the end, they tell Tupac to jump on it. I think I might have gotten it at the right part.
Going to win. Like Clark Gable back in Oakland, it's the same old song for Sporty Shorty, same freckles and hat, drinking the same Ford.
Hypothetical, political, lyrical, miracle whip, just like butter. My rhymes are legit, cause I'm the Humpty Dumpty, the Humpty Hump. Here a hump, there a hump, everywhere. Shut up and just listen. Not dissing, don't get me wrong. But to me, it's just the same old song. So just watch, cause my name is Shock. I like to rock and you can't stop this. Tupac, go ahead and rock this.
Now I clown around when I hang around with the underground. Girls used to frown, say I'm down when I come around. Gas me, and when they pass me, they used to diss me, harass me. But now they ask me if they can kiss me. Get some fame, people change, wanna live their life high. Same song can't go wrong if I play the nice guy.
Claiming fame must have changed now that we became strong.
I remain still the same, cause it's the same song.
First ever rap on record by Tupac Shakur.
Were you more Tupac or Biggie?
I didn't really care for either. I was in a very elitist space when it came to rap when they were both very popular. I liked a lot of underground rap. So, it's like me and any music, alternative or whatever. If it gets popular, at least when I was in my 30s, if it gets popular, then it must suck.
Yeah, it was mainstream. You're like, I don't want this.
Sellouts. Yeah. But then once they passed and I started going through their catalog, I'm going to put it like this. I respect the militant, justice-seeking Tupac Shakur and the presence that he had. But when it came to flow, storytelling, emceeing, and everything else, the Black Frank White had me.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all Biggie all the time.
I'm the same way. Tupac, probably the greater artist. Biggie, the better hip-hop rapper.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But Tupac took his brand to a different place and maybe a more socially conscious place, which I respect. But, man, 10 Crack Commandments. Who shot you? Not Who Shot You. That's Tupac. But, I mean, Kick in the Door. It's all Biggie. Hello, who are you?
You had it right. Who Shot You is Biggie. You're right.
Okay, thank you. Hit Him Up was Tupac.
Yes.
I second-guessed myself. Sir?
Yes, I got a. So,
well, actually, sir, first off, F you and that click you claim. West Side, when we ride, coming in with game. You claim to be a player, don't you, guy?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, banged your wife.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
But listen, to play that irony game, so we can talk about the, I guess, the single head part of Corey Haim. What about the 86 smash Lucas? And you just had a caller by that name. It kind of reminded me. What did you think of that one?
That was one about a football player with Charlie Sheen, right?
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah, I don't remember it. 800-771-1025. All I remember about that, I think the female lead was Winnie Cooper from the Wonder Years, maybe, or Winona Ryder or somebody like that. And at the end, there was one of those scenes where everybody's in a school hallway and everybody gets together and just claps, and then they clap faster and faster for Lucas. It's like seems like an overused trope, and great film, bro. Diz, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you, dude. Anything you want to get off your chest? What do you got going on this weekend? Anything you want to pimp?
No, nothing. The girls are away with their pops today, so it's fun for us.
What are you guys going to be doing?
A lot of...
Don't watch Caddyshack. Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah, now that I put it that way, you're like, what do you...
Yeah, no, I actually forbid you from even exploring the world of Caddyshack or Who's Your Caddy. It should be all porno. And anything you guys want to do if the kids are gone. Oh, my God.
Porn and Molly is...
dude, that's a great plan. Well, I look forward to seeing you like this on Monday. If I could go through all of my radio tapes that I've ever had, the era, because I came from Orlando, and I don't know if you noticed, we had a very blooming dance scene in the mid to late 90s going on into the 2000s. And it's where everybody was a DJ, and every international DJ would go and play in Orlando. So ergo, the MDMA scene was off the hook.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you couldn't not do it. It was like one of those where, when you run into someone now and they're like, I don't smoke weed, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
It was like that because it was just everywhere. And you'd be like, every weekend, okay, I'm never doing it again because that recovery time on Black Monday and Black Tuesday.
Yeah.
So you're like, I'm never doing it again. And then you get a call on Friday like, hey, got a 10-pack, bro. And then you're like, giddy up. So if I had a tape of my Monday and Tuesday talk shows, because I did a show at night, so I didn't have to work until Monday at 7 p.m. So, I knew if I got off of work at Friday at 7, I could hit it hard.
Yeah.
Still feeling like ass Sunday night. Monday, even worse. So then start my show on that Monday night at 7. Like, it's a Drew show.
Mine would be my gums would be just all from biting.
The worst.
I didn't have a straw, so it's like, oh my God.
Why didn't we have the wherewithal to put in mouthpieces? Like, chew my cheek once, shame on you. Chew my cheek twice, shame on me. Like, the worst raw sores.
Oh, yeah.
You can't drink anything. You can't eat anything.
It hurts, yeah.
I'll tell you, I hate to tease the audience with this because they're not going to get to hear it, but I'm going to tell you something off the air that happened in a night of party that's related to that. That's going to blow your mind. Thank you to Dizzy. Thanks to Monica and JP. Go have yourself a great weekend. In a half hour, the boys from Algorithm will be in our studio. Members of Soja, Soldiers of Jah Army, and Stick Figure, the titans of reggae music. They're playing a big show tomorrow night at Janus with other reggae luminaries like my man Dan Kelly from Fortunate Youth. And they're going to favor us with an interview and a couple of songs. But when we come back, Maurice will be here. But stay tuned anyway. Thank you.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. NASCAR lives right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ohm.
This week, the NASCAR Cup Series final 4-race stretch run to the playoffs begins at Iowa Speedway. It's the Iowa Corn 350, powered by ethanol.
Race days Sundays, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay, right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ohm Jeep Ram, #1 in the country.
Heard of the job? Dial pound 529 on your cell. Pound law, that's all.
Now this is how you end a summer. Under the lights, surrounded by history. The driver's last shot at the playoffs. Your last chance to see regular season action. Friday night, Xfinity lights the fuse. Saturday night, the Cup Series delivers the fireworks. This is Daytona. This is everything. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 22nd and 23rd. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
John Senning here for the National Aviation Academy. Are you just entering the workforce and looking for answers on what you want to do? Or are you sick and tired of your career and you want to change? Well, how about a new life in the world of aviation maintenance? It can be a reality with the help of the National Aviation Academy right here in beautiful Clearwater, Florida, where you can be trained in just a few months by getting your hands dirty, working on engines of planes and jets and props, all sorts of things that I don't know anything about, but you absolutely will. The next class starts August 20th. Visit them online today at naa.edu.
And now, breaking news. You leaving me. Your state-of-the-art 65-inch 4K smart television. For going out with friends and not staying in to watch TV. Sources confirm that is a terrible decision. Picture-in-picture mode. Do your friends have that? Can they simultaneously stream live sports and extreme baking shows? How about I make everything sepia? Whatever you want, I'll do it. Just don't put me on standby.
Don't listen to your TV. Head out with your friends and grab some ice-cold Heinekens. Must be 21 plus to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products or compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
You or someone you know thinking about buying a home, tune in to the Lone Ranger radio show Saturdays from 11 to 12. Make no bones about it. It's the place to go for no-nonsense mortgage and real estate advice.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
This hour of Senning Show is brought to you by Hawkins Service Co. One call handles it all.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
Toys and a lovely wife. I fly, I sail, I throw caution to the wind. Adrift like a stratus cloud above the Caribbean.
This is Algorithm covering Jimmy Buffett, Jamaica Mistaka. It's a funny song because it's about when the Jamaican authorities tried to shoot down Jimmy Buffett's plane. And on board that plane was America's favorite sanctimonious rock star, Bono.
To stay in touch with the world of love and luck. I got a big suspicion, loud ammunition. I never forget to duck. Come back, back to Jamaica.
Tomorrow night's going to be a great celebration of good vibes and reggae music. We'll talk all about it in about 20 minutes or so when the boys from Algorithm get here. A reggae supergroup of sorts.
Can I ask you a question, Drewbert?
Hit me, Maurice. What's up? Welcome.
Was it a mistake, or had you two downloaded their new album onto the Jamaican authorities' iPods, and they were just like, no?
I could see where they would see that as an act of war. Perhaps those bullets were not meant for Mr. Margaritaville himself. And just maybe, while they were over there in Jamaica, the Prime Minister himself, Emperor Haile Selassie, woke up, and on his Apple iPhone, he was like, hey, man, we see what music in me library, man. Oh, no. Out to dismantle an atomic bomb, man.
Yeah, right. Pushed all of his Bob Marley's.
We only have so much storage space for Peter Tosh and Jimmy Cliff, man. You deleted my Whalers. My Yellow Man.
Come on, man.
Ross Clot. Bomba Clot. Where be my reggae music? Why I got this U2 How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb, man. Actually, I don't think that was the album.
It was not. I couldn't tell you what it was.
It was Songs of Redemption, Road to Redemption. It's one of their worst albums, which is so unfortunate because if it had been a good album, I don't think, as many people would have been mad. I mean, they would have been still upset about the somewhat invasion of privacy.
Right.
But the fact that it was a lousy album, Songs of Innocence.
So I never took the time to even listen to it.
I did because I'm a U2 fan.
As am I, but sometimes you're a fan of a band and you go, I got enough from you.
Agreed.
They shot from the lighthouse, they shot from the highway.
And that poor Prime Minister of Jamaica, upon arising and discovering that 40% of his reggae catalog and his Apple Music had been replaced.
Even Shabba Ranks was gone.
Oh, no more Shabba, man.
Shabba!
Should not have gotten so unfortunately homophobic, man. Shabba don't like the gay, man. Shabba, no more Shaggy, man.
No.
Me didn't like that Shaggy in the first place. But let's see, man. Let me see this great rock and roll that is so much more important than me reggae music. What we got here? The Miracle of Joey Ramone, track 1. It starts somewhat inauspiciously with Bono singing of how the Ramones really stoked his fire to play a brand of punk rock music.
Okay, I'm not going to let you sway me. I'm going to listen to a snippet of it, and I've got no bias either way.
Okay, I will say U2's strength is starting off each album with a banger. They if you're going to have I think on a very bad album, that Atomic Bomb album, Vertigo started it off, and that was a pretty good song.
Yeah.
On Joshua Tree, if you'll remember, that beginning chord to Where the Streets Have No Name.
Yeah.
And it just opens up into this beautiful symphonic anthem.
You may have been able to hit any song off the Joshua Tree as the beginning song. And
yeah, the sequencing is great, but you're right that you could have taken any song from One Tree Mining Hill, Red Hill Mining Town, and songs of the Disappeared or Children.
Come on.
Every song on that album is a bona fide.
What song off Octung Baby couldn't you have opened the album? Well, although The Fly was a great because it was so grungy.
Well, it doesn't start with The Fly. It starts with Zoo Station.
Really?
Absolutely.
I guess The Fly was the first single.
It was. It was the first video they showed. Okay. But the number one track, the lead track on the album, because it starts with that.
Okay.
This is my best impression I do, by the way. I do an okay Howard Cosell, semi-decent Kermit the Frog, but my best impression is actually Zoo Station by U2. All right, here is the first track off of Songs of Innocence.
Hit me.
By the way, I was filibustering because Spotify was playing advertisements.
Hit me.
So you know.
All right, this is pretty good.
I'm not mad at it.
Oh.
I'm not mad at it.
I was chasing down the days of fear, chasing down a dream before it disappeared. I was aching.
Yeah, right now I'm like, okay, thank you, U2.
Not bad. But the Prime Minister of Jamaica probably didn't care for it very much. It's a very deeply personal album from U2. Bono writes about his upbringing in it a lot. And the song Iris, Hold Me Close is about his mom who died when he was a little kid.
Can I have a little bit of that? Can I have the beginning of that? Sure, Iris, Hold Me Close?
Absolutely. I wouldn't want to disrespect his late mother.
This is what I'm thinking. Maybe this album got a bad rap.
It did. It did get a bad rap.
Oh, this is beautiful.
It's a beautiful song about a beautiful departed lady. Really shaped Bono's life because when his mom died at a very young age, his dad, already an angry dude, became angrier. And the fractured relationship between Bono and his da, as he calls him, really helped Paul Hewson become Bono.
It gives us life.
Ain't nothing wrong with this song.
You're right. Revisiting this album makes me realize it doesn't suck as bad as I thought it did.
But it's not enough.
So why were people hating on the album then? Because right now you played 2 out of 2 and they're both great.
Because just people, I guess people didn't want, I would think that people would want a present that they didn't ask for. Like if you woke up and it was September 14th Never forget. And there was a present in your home. You'd be like, it's not Christmas. It's not my birthday. You wouldn't be mad that you got a gift.
No.
Yet for some reason, because that gift secretly crept into their own personal phone.
So maybe it was a violation.
People felt violated.
Okay, first off and foremost, you've got no privacy on any kind of phone that you have.
True.
Big tech's all up in your business.
True.
Okay, so if they want to throw you a free U2 album, accept it and shut the F up.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Just delete it. You don't want it? Delete it. Now, if you couldn't delete it, now there's an issue. But right now, I'm a fan of the album.
Yeah, you can hear Bono speak about it. You can read it in his book, and then you can see it on the Apple TV show that he does, where it's just him talking about chapters of his book. And he goes into what a mistake it was to do that.
And this is, okay, yeah, maybe you don't want to, I don't know if I'd call it a mistake, but there was a point in time where it just became very fashionable for no reason whatsoever to hate on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
and you cannot. You don't have to like YouTube, but you cannot deny the impact and the legacy of YouTube.
You're damn right. Thanks, Mo. Do you know what significance today has in pop culture history? It is one of the most significant days ever when it comes to pop culture. I'll see if I can give you a hint. Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
Yep. Oh, so glad I didn't give it away right away.
Woodstock?
No, it came after that, but one could argue just as culturally impactful as that music festival in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll. Was it the first concert by Velvet Revolver?
No. No. God, no. No. Nothing against Velvet Revolver, but no. Heavens, no, it was not that. No. The words "ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll," followed by the video of a rocket ship departing a launching pad, followed by
MTV,
August 1st.
Wow. That is the anniversary of MTV?
Today.
How many years?
Let me do some quick math. 44.
Video killed a radio star.
First video ever.
Buggles.
August 1st, 1981, 8 p.m. First video. Video killed the radio star by the Buggles. After that, it's a really weird list of videos they played. I saw somebody posted it today. You Better Run by Pat Benatar. That held up. She Won't Dance With Me by Rod Stewart.
No. Couldn't even hum it.
You Better You Bet.
Oh, that's a great Who classic.
Who?
Oh, no, wait. Actually, that might. Wait, no. You Better You Bet. Isn't that either Who or Pete Townsend?
Who?
Shut up.
That's the Who. It's one of their last singles.
Yeah,
I love that song. I call you on the telephone. My voice is rough with cigarettes. It's a jam right there.
It is.
It sounds like Let My Love Open the Door by Pete Townsend, right?
No bet. Let my love open the door. This one holds up. This one holds up.
Oh, it's a jam. The next video, because this was the fourth video ever played.
Give me more.
All right.
I saw you on the telephone. My voice is rough with cigarettes. I sometimes feel I should just go home.
Little Susie's on the Up by PhD.
Little Susie's on the Up? I know the song. Yeah, Little Susie's on the Up. Yeah. I would not have given you the band name.
Oh, I have never heard of that song.
It was a minor rock hit.
Little Susie's on the Up by PhD.
I would have never gotten the band.
Cliff Richard, We Don't Talk Anymore. It's not funny how we don't talk.
That's actually a sweet song, Drew.
It's all right.
I mean, I know.
It's all right.
It's a sweet song.
Number 7 is a boring song by a boring band that people seem to love. It's one of those bands that like...
Let me get my slap hand ready.
This band always bored the hell out of me. Their videos were depressing. Their songs were depressing.
Well, because it has heart, Drew.
Yeah, it's got some heart, sure. But it is, let me see if I can pull it up here. Having some difficulties with the old computer. Stand by.
It's so funny
how
we don't talk
anymore.
Dude, that hit the heart of it. I'm special. Oh, come on, Pretenders? Ugh. You hating on Chrissy Hynde?
I am.
Come on, man. One of the greatest female voices in rock.
Bitch couldn't find any American musicians to work with her, so she had to move to London.
Man,
she
come
sucks.
On. I will say this. I saw the video. She didn't look all that special.
No, I wouldn't have turned around.
But it's a great song. And a great band. You not a Pretenders fan?
I am not at
Brass
all.
in Pocket?
Oh, gross. Back on the chain gang.
What about my dance song was Pretenders
in the middle of the road?
No. Whose wedding song is in the middle of the road?
I don't know.
Woo, woo, woo. In the middle of the road is a friggin' great rocker, dude. The ballad that they had that is so heartbreakingly beautiful.
I don't know one that they do that's heartbreaking.
You know it. Oh my God, give me 1 second. It was at my wedding.
Is it this one?
I'll stand by you. Just do this song. Let this bitch kick in.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Maurice Jovan.
Now, come on, man. Woo, woo, woo. Dude, come on.
This would have been a great song if in the middle of the road a semi-truck had mowed her down and sprayed her blood everywhere. That would be a great song.
I'll stand by you. That's a classic.
800-771-1025 is the number. Gross. Take it on the run. REO Speedwagon, our good friend Kevin Cronin called us a couple weeks ago.
That's all right. By the way, who did Chrissy Hynde marry from a...
Jim Kerr from Simple Minds. Come on, man.
There you go.
Who are you talking to?
Both of them ugly as sin.
And she worked in the sex shop in London where the Sex Pistols were formed.
Did not know that.
Yep, I know that because the Sex Pistols did a not a biopic, it was a series, like a 6-7 episode series,
right?
On the Vice channel, one of those channels, and it was really good. But Chrissy Hynde was a character.
Nice.
The next one is from one of my favorite albums as a kid. The only album that I knew of that you could take the actual vinyl and hold it up to some sunlight or unnatural light, and it would. There was a mirage, or not a mirage, but this little painting type thing on the vinyl. It was these clouds and an angel, and that was Styx Paradise Theater album. And the song was Rockin' the Paradise, which never really made it as a single, but it was one of the first videos shown by MTV. What you doing tonight? What you do?
I'm sorry. You're going to throw aspersions upon the Pretenders and then name check probably the worst Styx album ever?
How dare you disrespect the great Dennis
DeYoung.
The young man's going to put these nuts all over your face, though.
You got me. You got me. You got me.
That buckets of fun. With that thing, making money. I love this. Getting it done. Tuck it, hard working son of a gun.
You know what Styx problem was? Dennis DeYoung was he was Freddie Mercury without the gayness, and you can't have that kind of pomp and circumstance and not be gay. It just comes off as pretentious.
Amazing that they were able to sell millions of albums without your assistance, Mo. When Things Go Wrong with Robin Lane and the Chartbusters, History Never Repeats by Split Ends, Hold On Loosely by 38 Special.
Hold on loosely, but don't let go, Drew.
I don't even remember there being a video for that.
If you cling too tightly, you might lose control.
You might. How about this 14th video shown by MTV, again, making its debut today in history? This is such a forgotten song. I haven't thought of it probably since the 80s. See if Mo can name this tune.
I got it. Give me a second.
Time and time again I see
Oh, no.
a love that seems strong was not meant to
Little dated sound, probably.
broken hearts.
This is one of the initial videos?
Yep.
Did they have a life after this song? No.
One-hit wonder.
Define hit.
Just between you and me? Maybe.
Okay, I know the song. I couldn't tell you who sung it.
April Wine.
April Wine. Okay. April Wine didn't have a hit outside of
I
this?
don't know.
Okay, all right.
The first artist to appear twice on MTV was...
First artist to appear twice on MTV was Eddie Money.
Rod Stewart.
Okay.
Had a song called Sailing, the 15th video shown. The first heavy metal song to be played on MTV was its 16th video. What was the song? What was the band? I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
The song and the band, same thing. 2 words.
2 words, Van Halen.
Incorrect. They didn't have a song called Van Halen.
Oh.
They had an album called Van Halen.
All right.
The band Iron Maiden.
Oh.
Had a song called Iron Maiden.
Dude, they probably played this video 5 times.
They're like, we're scaring people.
Yeah.
16th video ever played.
Come on, man.
The first Billboard Hot 100 #1 hit to be played on MTV was the 17th video, REO Speedwagon's Keep On Loving You.
Keep On Loving You. That was in Heavy Road. Heavy Road.
Michael Johnson, Bluer Than Blue. Again, The Pretenders, Gross. Lee Ritenour, The Cars.
Oh, no. Oh, go backwards. Lee Ritenour, what was his song?
Mr. Briefcase.
No. Did you say poo-poo to the Cars?
No, I like The Cars.
Okay. No, I did this song. No, forget about it.
Now, at 22 is when really things started to go downhill for MTV and society in general.
Let me give him a slap hand ready. All right, I'm ready.
Phil Collins in the air tonight.
Come on, man. That made MTV.
Gross.
I heard Galvin saying he wouldn't have been a drummer if it wasn't for In the Air Tonight and that drum fill. Phil Collins hater.
Robert Palmer is looking for clues next. Shoes, Too Late.
Oh, man.
Stevie Nicks and Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Stop Driving My Car Around.
Hard around.
Whatever.
Yeah. That New Shoes, was that the club hit?
Not New Shoes, just Shoes.
Oh,
a
forget
song
it.
called Too Late.
Oh, forget it.
I don't even know it.
Nope.
They didn't show rhythmic videos on MTV.
No,
It was
I
just rock,
forgot.
remember?
There was no black people.
Yeah, David Bowie, your boy, called him out for that.
No blizz, please.
That's right. I find it quite odd that your channel does not show any blizz piz.
Go ahead, David Bowie, ahead of his time.
In the midst of this interview with your music channel, I would just like to ask you.
He really didn't sound that pompous.
I'd like to ask you why blizz piz are suspiciously absent from MTV. I was with my friend Hulk Hogan over the weekend, and he said, "Brother, why are there no blizz piz on the M's Tivs Vizzles?"
He really did sound.
And other than if your name isn't Michael Jackson or Lionel Richie or Prince, it's
famous clip, though.
very difficult to get to. And I can't be racist because I'm married to a black woman.
Absolutely.
Ignore my Nazi memorabilia, please.
Bowie never had Nazi memorabilia.
Okay. Rockestra, Lucille, Styx, The Best of Times, another jam off of Paradise Theater.
The best. These are we make history. Styx was a really weak band in a lot of respects. They had some really kind of like, what's the proper word?
Anthems, rock and roll classics. I don't know.
I'm gonna dance.
Are you saying Renegade is not a timeless rock and roll?
Renegade's a rocker. Renegade's a rocker. Yeah.
Do you know that there is an all Latino cover band for Styx? You'll have to take off your headphones for a moment.
You could have said that.
No, I couldn't have.
I'd have said it.
Exactly. I got a brand. I love the harmonizing here.
Oh, this is a great song.
Crying, you're so scared and all alone.
They'd make you wait before they kicked in. Though.
Oh, come on, dude. When that would come in, as a kid, I would crank it way up.
Like, come on, man. I'm almost at school.
Oh, yeah. Badass.
But you understand something about Styx, and this bespeaks of my point. When Tommy Blades, the songs that he was the lead vocalist on, those were the rockers. All of Dennis DeYoung's songs, they were a little forgay.
Save it for the rock show. Tomorrow afternoon on 102.5 The Bone.
I'm trying to help you. I'm just pointing out.
I need no help.
That Styx had some really weak songs.
I need no assistance. Ironically, The N-word played on MTV before an actual black artist ever sung a song on MTV. What is that song and who is the artist?
The N-word. This I should know. The N-word, not a black artist.
Yeah, it's a very weird N-word in a song. It's a very unfortunate one. I don't think this artist performs that song with that word in concert to this day.
Okay, I know John. Well, it's not John Lennon, though. He had an N-word
He
song.
did. Woman is the N-word of the world.
Yeah. Very prescient. Also, I know it wasn't Laurie Anderson.
Nope.
It was a female artist.
Nope. Not Laurie Anderson, not Grace Jones.
Okay. Was it a female artist?
Nope.
Okay. N-word, no female artist.
That's right.
Guns N' Roses.
Well, no, this is before Guns N' Roses. This is 81.
81. Oh, who was throwing out the N-word in 81?
Exactly.
Guess it hadn't been banned by then.
No,
Rock artist? Was it? Had to be Lynyrd Skynyrd.
No. You would think so. Not from this country.
Okay, foreign.
Not
N-word.
a Southern rock thing.
Not a Southern rock thing.
Nope.
Can you give me one more clue? Because I think I could probably get this.
He was a data entry clerk at a women's fashion store before he put it all away and decided to become a rock and roll musician. His real first name is Declan.
Thomas Dolby?
Incorrect. The world knows him as Elvis Costello.
Of course it would be Elvis Costello.
Who later did an album with the Roots, so he can't be racist.
Nah, he's a racist. Okay. We're not giving Hulk Hogan a pass, but we gonna give Elvis Costello a pass? No, not in my world.
Are you saying that Hulk Hogan inhabits the same rare air that Elvis Costello?
In what context did he use the word?
Stand by. I'm going to have to pot it down, obviously. You'll hear the context. I'll just bleep out the word.
There was a check on Charlie. He didn't crack a smile, but it's no laughing party.
It's coming.
When you've been on the murder mile, only takes one itchy trigger, one more widow, one less white.
It's a curious lyric. When you've been on the murder mile, only takes one itchy trigger, one more widow, one less white N-word.
Prior to hearing this, and I have never heard this, you and I have had numerous conversations where I've told you that I can't stand Elvis Costello.
That is true. I remember those
I'm
conversations.
Just not a fan.
Yep.
I don't get it.
Right.
Outside of the kitschy name that after you've heard it 5 times, it kind of wears off the fun of it. I'm just not a fan. Now I'm even more not a fan.
I mean, it's a very unfortunate lyric. It is. I don't understand it. I mean, I genuinely don't. Only takes one trigger, one more widow, one less white N-word.
And they let it fly on MTV.
On MTV, on the radio,
really?
on satellite radio, they still play it. Yeah. And I know
I don't have a problem with that because it's in every other hip hop song.
And that's what Elvis Costello said. How could they can say it, but I can't? In fact, his follow-up song was, "How come they can say it, but I can?" How come he's not racist when they use that word?
Your impression of Elvis Costello is the exact reason that I can't friggin' stand Elvis Costello. It's like one of the most annoying voices in rock.
I have a unique way of singing. And
Veronica.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God. Oh, Veronica is such a great song, but not. He has a better song. That's a woman's name, and that is this little anthem, circa, I want to say mid 80s or so, maybe around the same time as Oliver's Army, but this one's a gem right here. You're welcome, everybody. Happy Friday. Street Maurice.
Ooh, it's so funny to be seeing you after so long, girl. Every way you look, I understand that you're not impressed. But I heard you let that little friend of mine take
off your party dress. I'm not gonna get too sentimental like those other sticky Valentines. 'Cause I don't know if you will love me somebody. I only know it isn't mine. Come on, y'all. Inside your tight little.
That's not the lyrics.
You used to hold him right in your hand. I bet he took all he could take. This is my favorite part of the song. Sometimes I wish that I could stop you from talking when I hear those silly things that you say. I think somebody better put on the red light. I can't stand to see you this way. The secret to doing an Elvis Costello impression,
it's
not that anyone,
very poorly.
Not eat a fat one. The key to doing an Elvis Costello impression is you need to
suck.
No. You remember the giggle stick, of course, the infamous toy of my youth, the yellow
Sure.
tube, orange tips on the end.
Sure.
Well, you'd slide it and it would go.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That is how you do an Elvis Costello. You just sing like a giggle stick. It's so funny.
What is that? What is the lyric? Live in the book, not live in the book. Every book is a story, or the book is.
Every day I write the book. Chapter 1.
God, he sucks. No wonder you hate. He is the antithesis of the melodic, smooth vocals of one Philip Collins, and that's why you hate Phil Collins, because you like Elvis Costello, who couldn't carry a tune with a suitcase. Come on, man.
That was unnecessary.
Every day I write the book.
Very unnecessary. What's so funny about Peace, Love, and Understanding?
That might be the only song I like by him.
All right, hang tight. Our boys from Algorithm will be here shortly. 800-771-1025. My friend Addison is offended because he hates when he hears his name sung like that.
Oh, it's horrible.
From this point forward, I'll be singing Addison.
He could not sing a woman's name to save his life.
See you all around town at every show. You're working your ass off, Addison.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
We have no major traffic problems being reported on either side of the bay at the present time, other than quickly building going home interstate volume. It does look like a lot of folks are hitting the roads a bit earlier than usual this afternoon, so you will have plenty of company out there. But despite the building volume, everything so far appears to be moving pretty well. We're in good shape along the Bay Area bridges. This is Jim with traffic.
Ready to step into a healthy and active lifestyle? Come to the Good Feet store and experience the difference. Discover how a simple step can lead to a life of pain-free possibilities.
Now this is how you end a summer. Under the lights, surrounded by history. The driver's last shot at the playoffs. Your last chance to see regular season action. Friday night, Xfinity lights the fuse. Saturday night, the Cup Series delivers the fireworks. This is Daytona. This is everything. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 22nd and 23rd. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
Where exactly do you think you're going? You're abandoning me, your beloved, exquisitely plush couch. Look, these feet are handcrafted mahogany. Put their Heinekens back. Do you really want to go to that concert? Wouldn't it be infinitely better to stay here with me? Look, I have a perfect imprint of your posterior. Please, don't go!
Don't listen to your couch. Head to a concert with some friends and grab some ice-cold Heinekens. Must be 21 plus to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
If you've been hurt in an accident, call Bernetti PA. We make it easy. In fact, you can hire us by phone, over the internet, or we'll come to you. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
When you call Bolt Electric,
we're going to get there fast.
And we're going to work slow.
Wait. We're going to work slow?
Yep, because we are going to do it right.
Oh, I get it. Sure.
We get to your door in a flash.
But we never rush through the job.
Our Bolt electricians are trained to take the extra time needed to make sure everything is done perfectly.
The only way anything electrical should be done.
Got an electrical problem? Get Bolt. Online at boltelectric.com.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. To see someone that is in pain, I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Everyone's talking about Hard Rock Bet. You got a feeling about today's game? Turn your prediction into an epic payday on Hard Rock Bet right now. New customers get $150 in bonus bets instantly after placing just a $5 bet. College football's back this month, and we are weeks away from the NFL. Plus, you can bet on UFC, golf, and so much more. One player cashed a $10 parlay for $20,000 last month. Download the app now or simply go to hardrock.bet. It's Hard Rock Bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribal of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
If you have been in a car accident in the past and have settled your case, I may have some good news. Some unethical lawyers have people known as runners who come directly to your hospital room or home and solicit your case. It's a disbarable offense. Anyone that would hire these scumbags needs to have their heads examined. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Now for the good news. If this happened to you, we will sue these lowlifes and fight to get all your fees back. And then look and see if these bottom feeders also malpracticed your case and sue them for that too. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Visit forthepeople.com for a free consultation or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. If someone does this to you, call the Bar Association and report them. Let's fight these bums. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Are you looking for the best advice on home financing? Tune in every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock on 102.5 The Bone. With over 35 years in the mortgage business, the Lone Ranger is your key to smart financing.
Zero is back at Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. John Senning, and if you're in the market for a new truck or SUV, you've got to go see my friend Bob Murray and the crew at Furman Ford. Right now, during Ford's summer sales event, you can get 0% APR financing for 48 months. Zero down, zero payments for 90 days. Plus a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan on select new Ford models. If you've been waiting for the best time to get a new truck or SUV, the time is now. Furman Ford has a massive inventory of almost 400 new Fords to choose from. And if you're in the need for service and you can't make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, office, or anywhere. Certified technicians, genuine parts, and quality work right at your doorstep. Visit them today on US 19 in Clearwater or always online at FurmanFord.com. And when you make your way in there, you gotta let them know that John Senning sent you.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-709-7022. 800-709-7022. 800-709-7022.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Elysian Space Dust IPA presents St. Pete Grunge Fest, a free show featuring Florida's best Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and Alice in Chains tribute bands. August 8th at Janice Live. Get your free tickets today at Eddie's Bay Pines, Knockin' Boots, Bourbon on Main, Brulin's, and Ferg's.
We put in time, energy, and resources because your case is worth it. Farrah & Farrah, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Below average rainfall coverage through Sunday. Partly cloudy tonight, steamy, about 82. Partly cloudy skies on Saturday with a few storms moving inland and a high temperature during the day in the low to mid 90s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
Flow like the river that runs through the forest. Calm all the chaos, silence the chorus. Soft like a whisper, pull me back in. Carry my heart, start over again. Flow like the river that runs through the forest. Calm all the chaos, silence the chorus. Soft like a whisper, pull me back in. Carry my heart, start over again. Move to the rhythm, the beat of the drum. Lead with attention, lean into love. Drawn to the fire, like sparks in the wind. Connect to stillness and pull me back in.
This is a jam right here,
Flow
buddy.
like the river that runs through the forest. Calm all the chaos, silence the chorus.
This is Calm the Chaos. We've been bumping this one, as the kids say, for a few weeks now. It is the new single from I'm going to use the word supergroup in front of these gentlemen. I hope they don't mind. I only mean that in the most glowing terms possible, but I imagine if you're in a supergroup and you don't want to be called a supergroup, that would be somewhat annoying. But gents, is it okay to refer to Algorithm as a supergroup of sorts?
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay.
Why not? Why not?
Okay, good. Because, I mean, you are. Let's just call things as they are. You come together from titans of music to make one phenomenal sound. Welcome. Thank you very much for being here. We have Kevin, we have Kyle, we have Brandon, and damn it, I knew I was going to have to look. We have Kevin, Kyle, Trevor, and Brandon. Yep. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. And members of Stick Figure and Kevin of Soja. Where are you other gentlemen from? How would we know you?
I am originally from Philadelphia,
Excellent.
and now I live in Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Ooh, beautiful part of our golf courses and tennis courses. Tennis abound. Wow, what a beautiful spot in our nation. Wow,
Yeah, you don't know me. But I'm glad to be here.
I do now.
Yeah.
Strangers is a friend you haven't met. And how would we know you? Oh no! Oh God! What's happening?
I'm Brandon. I'm a local native here.
Local legend.
A local legend. So I put this band together. I formed this group.
Oh.
So I worked with all the bands here, all the guys here, and formed friendships with them. And then I had an idea, and I kind of just brought it all together.
Yeah, in reading about Algorithm, I knew there was a mystical figure that suggested to Kevin and the boys, like, hey, I know all you dudes. I know you're in very successful bands on your own, but why don't we assemble like Voltron, much like Wu-Tang Clan, in a reggae form, and make music together. So good on you for recognizing it. What was it about these dudes that you really felt, man, they do well with their own bands, but I really feel like they'd interact and make some great music together?
Well, I think the first thing would really be that I worked with Stick Figure for a long time. I worked with Soja for a long time. And the songwriting that Scott and Jacob both had, I had always felt that Kyle could take them on. And they're both great friends of mine.
Yeah.
And
Shots fired.
he just kind of like went back into hiding and moved to Hilton Head. And I was like, Yeah, you can do that for a little bit, but let's pull you back into the real world and inspire people and make good music, you know?
Yeah.
And that was kind of the start of it. So the weapons that I needed to get him back would be these two right here.
Those are strong weapons. Very strong.
Strong words.
It worked.
Absolutely.
And now
He's been quiet for a couple days.
We're just pawns in his game, I guess.
We're just in our flow now. And we're not even reaching our potential yet.
Yeah.
Because of politics involved. But we've kind of, I think, have established full speed ahead, boys.
The politics, as you mentioned, and the inner workings of the recording industry have to be such a huge, colossal pain in the ass for someone like you and musicians like you guys. It's where art meets commerce, and to find a way to make that commercially viable for the overlords that pay you, while at the same time making it creatively rewarding and fulfilling for you. That's got to be one of, I would imagine, all four of your gentlemen, some of your biggest struggles. Yeah,
We get paid?
Yeah, no, I think not so much in this project. The creative part is the rewarding part. It is the reason why we're doing this, because of the fact that we are involved in other projects, and we don't rely on this for our living.
Yeah.
We don't need it to be successful, and I think that's kind of my favorite part about it.
Yeah, there's really not much pressure involved. We just get together and just have fun making music.
Do you take things that you learn or that you glean from this project, will you take them back to your respective bands?
No.
Okay.
Heck, they can't have this. They're not allowed to have this.
I kind of think the opposite. You know, like we've all been touring for so many years.
Right.
So I guess I'll call us veterans of being on the road, and it helps us make decisions with this group of when we're going to play shows, and even when it comes to songwriting, I mean, we're pretty efficient. So.
Yeah. The amount of cooks in the kitchen with this band makes it really easy to make decisions quick, which is, I think, the hardest thing sometimes with bands that have been around a really long time.
Yeah, especially with huge bands like Soja and Stick Figure. I mean, I imagine behind the scenes there's an entire family of decision making.
It's the hardest thing.
Yeah, gotta be.
We really trust in each other too. So whatever, we're all in the service of the project. So, which is the service of the song when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
So it's what is best for the song. And that's all we really care about in a sense. So we don't ever approach anything no. We approach, maybe we should do this, or maybe we should try this. And it all comes from a real positive place. So it's never oh, I don't like that.
And I feel like we have a rule that family is first, and whenever it's not fun, we just pull out. So.
What a great luxury to be in, right?
Yeah.
You don't have that pressure of we've got to slog and do this.
Don't have to do that.
I can't imagine being road dogs like you guys are. That being out on the road, away from the family, every town's just another place to wake up that's not home. It's got to feel pretty damn refreshing, especially for you, Kevin, to be in your own backyard and ready for tomorrow night with Algorithm, the Residency, Dan Kelly, Kevin Kinsella, Bobby Lee, Gary Dredd, Kevin Reese, Leighton Meacham, Nick Pullen, and a whole lot more, all at Janice Live tomorrow night. A hometown show for you. It's got to feel pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked on it. We were just at the spot rehearsing, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. It's a lot of songs to learn. I mean, we're definitely covering a lot of ground with everybody, but it's coming together.
Good.
Stoked. Yeah.
Good. Well, we've got Algorithm in the studio right now. Is the practice space, is that the Soja House? Is that where the Reggae Rise Up after party was?
Yeah, you've been
farm.
there.
I have, yeah.
Nice.
I have.
Ken says, "What's up?"
What up, Kenny Bungos? Kenny gave me the coolest friggin' thing. He is a golfer like I am. We actually golfed together for the first time we met, and he's got a Soja ball repair tool with his Kenny Bongos on the ball mark part. So it hasn't happened yet, but I'm just jonesing for the time that they make me a celebrity in one of these scrambles, because normally people are like, who the hell is this guy? I just want to get paired up with a group that is reggae friendly and just be oh, let me mark that for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you see my Kenny Bongo Soja ball mark repair tool? It's the coolest thing. And that party was some kind of party. The Rise Up set from Soja was just, that was something else, man. You guys, Grammy Award winners, really had that crowd in the palm of your hand. And with 8 members, that's got to be a huge undertaking anytime you guys want to do anything not tour related with 8 members, right?
It is really tricky.
Yeah, I can imagine it is. And, Kenny is the most easygoing, amenable guy. I imagine knowing musicians that not everyone carries that same demeanor with them, probably.
Absolutely, man. We're blessed to have Ken and be able to rehearse there. It's great.
Real good dude. So tomorrow night, what can we expect at Janice Live? Is it like you guys are the backbone of the whole operation? Will people be coming in and coming out? Like, how's that going to go down, guys?
We're setting the stage up like a backyard barbecue, and it's going to be like a free-for-all. There's going to be fans on stage, there's going to be artists on stage, there's going to be drinks going around.
Yeah.
They're coming up.
Nice.
It's pretty wild.
That is cool. There was a similar show in a different genre when Maynard came to the Amp. It was Pussifer.
I heard about that. That's so wild.
Let me get this right.
Perfect
Pussifer,
Circle.
Primus, and Perfect Circle.
Yeah.
And
I wanted to go to that so
dude,
bad.
It was really, really. I would have never called myself like a Tool fan. I like Primus a lot, but the other bands I was like, I walked away going, damn, I am missing out on some phenomenal music. Pussifer especially, they got some really cool sounds, and they did the same thing. Whereas like a couple drummers, different musicians switching off, doing each other's songs. So this will be kind of a reggae version of that, I would imagine.
Yeah. How wild was it for that new drummer for Primus to be in that show?
Yeah.
That show seemed like so dynamic.
He came in hot, for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
that is hitting the ground running.
Yeah.
Go make it happen. Here's here's Maynard. You're going to be working with, who is a pretty intense dude, shall we say.
Certain.
Kevin, you are the drummer, famously, for Stick Figure. Your journey to the band is so compelling and inspirational because you're a Southern California dude playing in bands. You started to hear about this Stick Figure and this kid, Scott, and he was making the move from Massachusetts out to California. And a fateful email that you sent, hey, understand you're coming out my way, we should link up, didn't happen overnight. It was like a couple of years, if I'm not mistaken, before he was like, yeah, this guy with us doesn't want to tour. What would you think about playing with us? Do I have most of that right?
That is on point, 100%. Well done.
Did your homework.
Thank you. It's what I do. From those early days to now, you have seen Stick Figure go from playing bars, small clubs, lounges to just last month playing the freaking Amp with 20,000 people singing along. You've played Red Rocks. You've played these huge shows. From your perspective, looking out and seeing the crowds increase year after year, talk to us about that, like what that feels like as a musician.
It's amazing to be a part of. It really is. It's a lot of ups and downs out on the road. And, how many years has it been?
14 maybe.
And Brandon was with us for majority of that.
Yeah.
It seems to grow a lot slower, when you're out on the road experiencing it, especially in the middle of the country. The first time we went to like Omaha, Nebraska, and we're playing like a 200 cap room or something like that, opening for, Expendables or something like that. And then, just watching those crowds in like Michigan grow, like, okay, like this whole scene is just getting way more popular. And, it's definitely been a roller coaster. And, I'm stoked to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, it's been quite the journey.
Yeah, and at this juncture in the road and the journey, to look out and see how many people receive the vibes that you guys are putting out, and I imagine it's the same for all of you guys, that connection is unmistakable. It being part of it in the audience is just something special. We don't have that many moments in this world where we're united. We even in football games, there are people rooting for different teams who occasionally get into fistfights in the parking lot. Politically, we're divided. Socially, we're divided. All these places where we're fractured as human beings, we can't respect each other's differences for some reason. Social media is probably to blame. But you get to put on these performances where the entire crowd, thousands of people, are united as one to witness and experience what you guys are putting out there. I can only imagine how gratifying that must be at the end of it all. That's what you tour for. That's what you're waking up at the truck stop and taking a crappy shower and pumping the sewage out of a bus for, right?
On that note, I've often said, if I could play the guitar, it'd be all different for me. Do you guys ever understand how blessed you are that you were born with an ability, that it's innate in you, that outside of any machinery that you would have to attach yourself to or anything like that, all of the white noise in the world, you guys can just say, hey, let's get on the stage and let's connect with people with what we do and just who we are. That's got to be so mentally freeing.
Yeah.
That's definitely a thing that I need to remind myself of once in a while.
Yeah.
It is a blessing, and it's
in you. You're carrying it there. Okay, you have the instrumentation, but I mean, it's just, to me, that is like a band dynamic, or it is just the coolest thing in the world to me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's like a trade in a sense, though. There's a lot of talent that you need to have to get to a certain level, but it's a lot of work. I mean, it's
absolutely
all the years of practicing, singing, and playing your instrument,
building your own musical equity. Is,
right.
But it pays off. It's paid off for me at least.
I mean, you guys are in here performing every single day. Like, I greatly respect what you guys do.
Right,
it's a different kind of performance, and it takes a certain kind of personality to excel at that too.
Thank you. Yeah, it's except we don't have the benefit of seeing, for the most part, who's like, we sit in this empty room and like there could be 10 people out there, there could be 10 million. We just have no friggin' idea. It's like and if you start to think about it, then you start to F yourself in the head, because you're like, oh my God, how many people are listening? Oh my God, the bridge is backed up, or 80% of those people are listening, or 20%. Should I augment my content? And then you're like, no, shut up. Sit in a room with a dude and just rap. Just like when you guys get into the flow on stage and you're like, okay, we're grooving and people seem to be loving it. You get the tangible experience of seeing them enjoy it, and we get done with the show. We're like, well, I wonder how we got
right. And the beauty of what you guys do, I mean, our show is done, and then it's on to the next one, and there's no hold to it. But you put out a song, you put out a record. I mean, that moment is there, and people can go back and revisit it, and they can and they can get lost in it as many times as they possibly want and or need. That's the beauty of music.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, right.
That's my favorite part.
It's there.
My favorite part. We wrote a song yesterday, or finished a song yesterday, and had it fully tracked and everything. And to me, whenever that happens, whenever the song comes together and it sounds great, and it's this vision that you've had for so long, and it finally works out. It's like bringing a new life into the world.
Yeah. And it's ours for a certain point until we release it. Then we're like, no,
we have to give it to everybody.
Like having a baby.
Exactly.
Give
right.
it to the
That's
world.
what it feels
Share it
like.
now.
Yeah. Or you're raising
it
a
up
kid.
and share it.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you raise a kid till they're 18, and then they're out on their own, and the world is theirs. And the new song, Calm the Chaos, exactly what the world needs right now, in my opinion. We need to calm the chaos, and we need a song like that. Can you kind of speak about how that came together? It's a great sound, sonically a magnificent song. It really pops.
Yeah, Trevor had a lot to do with that.
It started with an ukulele thing.
Yeah, no, it's a weird story, but this buddy of mine in Baton Rouge was like, Trev, I got this gig for us. They wanted this ambient ukulele music. And I'm like, okay. I'm like looking around my studio. I'm like, my ukulele's not even here. I was like, I got it. I made these tracks. I thought they wanted this like jammy ambient ukulele music. I get to the gig for the Baton Rouge Chamber of Commerce, and there was a sign outside that said Grammy award-winning ukuleleist Trevor Young. Like they wanted me. It was like they wanted ambient. They wanted background music, and we're like just So the song started with a little instrumental that I made for that.
Wow, that's a hell of a genesis for a beautiful song.
It's wild.
And Brandon kind of you had a lot to do with.
Well,
the song content, like the lyrics.
He played it for me, and I was like, "Ooh, I want to meditate to this." And then I started trying to meditate to it. And then I went back to my like other practice that I use, and some of those like lyrics started like flowing. Oh, I was like, "Wow, these are kind of like lyrics that could go over that music."
Yeah.
And then I kind of wrote some stuff, and then Kyle just came in and just immediately just laid that down, which I did. I wasn't saying let's use that. And he's like, yeah, this is great. And then I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, this is still vibey, like very meditative.
Yeah.
And then Trevor just came in and just took it to the next level.
Nice.
He handed me a phone with some stuff written on it. I was just like, no. He's like, no, that's not it. I'm like, yeah, it is.
He accidentally wrote the song for you guys.
And we actually wrote that song pretty much at Janice Live, like on the third floor up there. There's
no kidding.
Yeah, we set up a little
suites up there.
little makeshift studio up there,
Wow.
Yeah, we wrote majority of the album pretty much up there.
Mm-hmm.
No kidding.
Yeah, so it's kind of like really, with this residency thing and everything, it's really like kind of special to just look up there, and just be like, it's all kind of happening in here.
Dude, absolutely. Yeah, I was just up in that space. The Supervillains played there this past weekend, and we was up in the suite with those guys came from Orlando like I did, and still doing it. And that's what I love to see is like, Wolfface opened up for them. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them. They have a Teen Wolf gimmick. Their thing is like they're Michael J. Fox from Teen Wolf. They wear the basketball outfits with wolf faces and everything, but they play pop punk, like classic Bay Area type pop punk. And to see your friends that you've been friends with for like 20 years still out there sweating it out on the road, hustling, living the dream, it's inspirational as hell. And you guys are doing it. You're living that life. And I imagine the show part is immensely gratifying. And then as soon as that is over, you do the meet and greets, you talk to a million different people, and then it's like, okay, giddy up, let's go next town.
Do it again.
Yeah, but are you guys off the road now for a while? I mean, your algorithm's obviously with Janice,
cut
but
the grass.
Yeah. Oh, what
Change
a feeling.
diapers.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Be a dad again. Like, what a feeling that was. Kevin, you speaking of pop punk, I saw that you had a fondness for a band that I love that I don't think gets a credit they deserve, the Minutemen with D. Boone and Mike Watt.
Yeah, that's my hometown, San Pedro.
Yeah, what a band. What a Mike Watt with his solo stuff after D. Boone tragically passed. I think a very underrated figure in the music scene, and it was cool to see he had an influence on
He's still, to this day, I mean, he does tours, and he has 30 shows in a row with no days off.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, on a stick tour, we have like a show and like at least 2 days off in between. Like we need spa days or something. But yeah, no, I've always been a fan of Mike Watt's. Yeah.
Is Red Rocks the best venue in the United States of America?
Janice's.
I mean, besides Janice Live, where Algorithm will obviously be playing tomorrow night.
I think we really mean that, though, kind of, you know.
Janice is great.
Yeah, like every band wants to play there. That's everyone's favorite venue. Red Rocks is a destination. It's beautiful.
It's definitely the most striking venue.
Red Rocks is in